That's not a click pen.
That's your pin tonight. One without a lid.
I need a click pen. Give me a... Nope. Dang it. Yeah, I stole one.
God, I haven't seen myself on camera for... I look like Forrest Gump after his run.
I know. I feel like we should be... introducing you as a guest. Like,
yeah, right?
Jordan's...
Woo!
We have Moses in the building.
We are
double-sided.
Live, so don't say anything bad, guys. Oh, wow. Yes, that's it.
It's double-sided. There it is.
Call that the Tetris worm.
Clint, go to side cam.
That's got some strength.
Opening
there we are,
tonight.
side cam. We got a freaking...
Dude, we're releasing the new Addicted Worm.
We have our crack.
Look at that! It's double-sided.
You can fish
for the
two jig heads.
Steelhead's fun.
Cameron really likes things that are double-sided, if you guys didn't know.
Oh, my God.
What is wrong with a worm with two tails? There's nothing wrong with a worm with two tails.
God.
Look at that.
Does this look right to you?
Look at that. It looks amazing. That thing is awesome. Look at it. It's got some strength. Pull on a little bit.
It is pretty cool how that melting technique works.
It's only for a 20-pound steelhead though. Like
this is the technique is.
This is the Dub Club.
It just saves your day,
bro. I can't.
This is the Dub Club only right here, boys and girls.
You know that would.
That's why I never go to the river without 350 plus worms. You never know when you're gonna need them.
Yeah.
You never know. It's just like beads. I feel like sometimes guys are like, even your bead box, you'll pull it out and it's like, you're never gonna
Which one you want?
Yeah, it's like you're never
caught a fish on this one time. Made 15 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. What is up, everyone? We are just
everyone's tuning in.
We're having fun.
We're just kind of enjoying the night.
Yeah.
Happy all you guys can join us. We're going to be talking a little bit of winter steelhead stuff here tonight. Going to be talking some new products, and then we have a special guest in here tonight as well that's going to be coming in and chatting about products. So we're going to wait, though, and keep you guys in suspense.
Very exciting, though, the guy who is here.
Yeah, it's
been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to have him. Well, let me get a little giveaway prize going here for you guys.
We only got all this
I was going to say,
stuff.
you didn't have any of those hooks sitting
We'll send you this. Just
come on, man.
Email at Addicted Fishing.
These are all mine. These are going all into my personal stash.
Vegas, Connecticut.
All these barbless hooks?
Yeah.
Are they barbless?
There's a couple barbless.
Yeah, I don't want those.
When is the Winter Bash in Southern Oregon? I think we are going to announce dates within the week. Is that fair?
Hoping the end of January.
Yeah.
That, best case
that
scenario.
one might be a little later because we've got some stuff we got to do up here first.
Honestly, we should almost just get it out of the way first.
How's the fishing down there right now? Is it
they get earlier run than we do. The few rivers down there
is it
that
worth
have
coming
winners.
down right now?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because if I'm going down there, I'm going to fish.
There's too many good rivers that you'd have to cross over to get to Milford.
Oh, yeah. No, we've got to fish that for sure.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking some steelhead tonight. For those of you guys that are already tuning in and telling us where you're tuning in from, thank you. We do appreciate it. Be sure to like and share this out. Marlon's got the prize back.
There's already 310 of you guys, so all you got to do is just make sure. You guys on YouTube
that was really quick.
Amazing thumbs upping our videos. So make sure you guys are thumbs upping every single time we put a video out, including these live feeds. It helps a lot if you guys can just close that chat window and give the video a thumbs up. So make sure you guys do that. Share it out there. Text message to a couple of your buddies. Share it on Facebook. All those good things. And we're going to randomly select someone to win a little Mustad hat, a Mustad sticker. And if you're lucky, I might throw in a pack of Mustad worm jig heads. Addicted right here.
Fishy.
That's a good prize pack.
Yes, just comment below.
And you might get the new Addicted Steelhead 12-incher.
Somebody will get surprised with that tonight. Totally. We got to throw it in one of the prize
Just
packs.
one of the prize packs.
You're
going to get this
winner.
hideous monstrosity of a glued together worm.
That's hilarious. Yeah, just keep commenting where you guys are tuning in from, and then get your question. If you guys got questions about winter steelhead fishing, we're going to talk a little bit of early season tactics, talking about how to find them, where to look for fish, what kind of rain we need to see before the rivers really start.
I'm fully prepared to fish winter steelhead tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm not showing you guys my bead box. I'm sorry. Okay. Buy the Mad River beads. They're killer. I did though. I have some stuff we can talk about. We can rig up a couple bead rigs for you guys. I think we should just kind of go through the full arsenal of like what we want to use right away.
Jordan Basket says you should have the modeling photo of the T-Rex beer profile picture.
I might.
That's a move.
I've had the same.
That's
I've
a
had
move.
the same. Yeah.
That's a move, Jordan, for sure.
That would be hilarious.
You should have seen. Sean could hardly shoot that steady because he was laughing so hard. I'm like, he's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." Get me laying on the hood of my boat. It's like, okay.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about here, we just released a video. Jordan does a walkthrough his little old sled that he has. It's an awesome freaking boat, and it's a cool little entertaining, fun walkthrough. So that's on the YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. Clint, did we really lose half the viewership somehow?
Yeah, it went down to 141, but
now it's probably
something weird happened.
That just went up 60 to 200.
It's probably just picking up one out of Facebook or YouTube.
It's not combining them.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, there it is, 354. Gotcha, guys.
Ooh, now we feel important again.
Ooh, what'd you talk about? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were just like, only 300, you guys? We're out of here. Peace out. Your comments must entertain us for us to stay.
Yeah.
Wait, keep them PG-13, though.
Yeah.
Ish.
No more hackers, you guys.
So, guys, over the next probably, 6 weeks or so, we're going to be doing a lot of different Winter Steelhead live feeds. We have, some really cool guests planned that we're going to have bringing into the studio. So we'll be talking a lot about, like, breaking down gear and breaking down all that stuff. But I kind of want to just ask Cam some questions more about, like, his seminar that he does and talking a little bit about just finding steelhead when you don't know where to look. Because I've been getting a lot of questions about, like,
yeah.
You
could have told me that before the
how
live
much
feed.
rain do you need to have,
Yeah.
You're talking about your...
Yeah, no, I can pull that up and we can get some notes on that as we go.
And you already have the seminar thing built?
Yeah.
It's an old one.
It's one we've done.
Okay.
It's just like targeting and locating steelhead and run timing and kind of approaching different variables as far as like snowpacks, rain, warm fronts, cold fronts.
Yeah.
We can talk a little bit about that, where
Yeah,
to find stocking reports.
I know we have a special guest tonight, too, so I was just thinking a little bit of a breakdown, because I've been getting a lot of questions.
Right.
People are getting antsy to get out and find steelhead, and they don't know necessarily how to do it.
My favorite is, why is a river open for steelhead if they don't stock it?
Yeah, exactly.
When you might want to be at those rivers versus other rivers?
Yes.
Look at the bottom comment.
I lost it.
Yeah.
Oh, spinners. Yeah.
No, that's not what he's talking about.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see the
Regardless,
comment.
sorry, I distracted you.
You did.
I'm
a bird? What?
Yeah, squirrel.
Squirrel?
But no, I say we go over a little bit of that tonight.
Look at that. Addison Wunsch. Look at that. Look at that question right there,
Yeah,
Marlo.
that's what I was
Look at
talking
that.
about.
Interesting.
That's what I said.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Weird. Anyways. Yeah.
Cam doesn't know how to read very good.
Yeah. Can you guys do more tips and tricks on what you do before and after trips? Cameron did one about leader tying, and that was great. Helped me out a lot. After trips.
Good idea.
So one thing I do, that I literally installed in my garage is I have under my workbench, that big dome light? That's actually a heat lamp. And when I get done fishing after winter steel, like I did today, I just take those boxes, I open them up, and I turn that light on. They sit out in the garage, it dries my gear.
Great idea. I just let mine get rusty.
Okay. rusty hooks stay stuck there.
No, it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, because or else like those mustad bags, they're waterproof, but you open it up and rain gets in and stuff. And so
every
it's
time you unzip it.
And so stuff just gets, just even being outside, if it doesn't rain, it just gets damp, it gets splashed on the boat. So I like doing that. It just dries everything out real nice. It doesn't heat anything up, so you're not going to ruin your nail polish on your pretty little beads.
Nobody paints beads. What are you talking about?
Okay, whatever.
Jeez.
It's not going to melt your worms.
But yeah,
it's just
we have a new.
You might want it to.
We have a new tutorial coming out where I'm teaching all you guys how to paint beads
with his wife.
Yeah,
that would be actually awesome. Dude, what if we did that? We got all our wives together and be like, paint these beads as pretty as you can, and then we went and caught fish on them.
That's a good idea.
Because I bet it'd work.
It'd work great, and it would save me a lot of time. Great trick for a craft night, Cameron. Let's have a barbecue.
Let's have a craft night.
Craft night. Anyways.
Lonnie, your wife's invited.
She's probably great at arts and crafts.
Good stuff.
We're just reading some of your guys' questions. Thanks for tuning in. Clint, should we get a first winner going here? For this addicted hat? Or for this mustad hat, I mean?
We got lots of prizes tonight. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
We got a table full.
We're going to give away a few things here for you guys tonight. But we're going to pick a first winner coming right out the gate. How many we got watching, Clint?
Why don't you guys keep... Oh, I got a Hatchery Wild Coexist update too.
I don't think it's right.
Yeah, that thing is tweaking out for some reason. Tell these guys that run this program that you need to do better.
There you go. Winner's coming up.
Pay me like one of your French girls.
Jeff B. Jeff B, you won yourself a little mustad fishing prize pack. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. There you go, right down in the bottom left hand of the screen. Shoot us an email to there with your address.
I was just going to say something about Super Chat.
And what
Thanks,
you want.
buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, and don't be afraid to Super Chat throughout this, you guys. If you have some really important questions about winter steelheading or any must-add products, be sure to, if you really want it to be heard, a lot of stuff's coming in with as many viewers as there are, but drop that Super Chat. We really appreciate it. It goes towards Low Hole Clint, so...
Goes towards Low Hole Clint.
Did we
come up
gas money for Low Hole Clint? Did we come up
with a date for surf perch and clamming in Long Beach? That's really hard because
no beach names.
The dates we have right now, everything's in the dark, guys. Everything's in the dark. We kind of discussed this last week, so we don't really know. It's really going to be hard to do so far, but we do need to figure out something.
I want to go
before the end of the year. I mean, they do clam digs through April.
I sent you a link for some sweet eBay LEDs.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Old school lantern.
Let's do it during the day, and we can go surf perch fishing too.
Clam ties.
Not on this week, but there probably will be before.
No, there's only one, and it's a Wednesday.
Perfect.
All the rest of them are 8 and 9 p.m.
The last ones were in the morning, like 8, 9, and 10 a.m.
Clint, will you just relax, dude?
Yeah, Clint.
Why are you getting so fired
Quit
up,
raising your voice.
Spring.
Spring, yeah. I just figured it'd rotate through, but I don't know. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for that. Hatchery Wild Coexist update. Let's we are obviously kind of in the sportsman show prior planning process right now, as like we are with addicts.
The road to the sportsman show.
Oh god,
yeah,
here it comes, where everybody gets sick and we all get the flu and
nobody has voices afterwards,
and we meet all of you guys.
Yes.
So Portland Sportsman Show's coming up. We need you guys. A lot of people ask what they can do for Hatchery Wild Coexist, and man, I'm telling you what, right now, all I need you guys to do more than anything else in the world is just go subscribe and get on that list that's on the website. Nothing more, nothing less. Just make sure if you have not subscribed, you go do that, and maybe I can figure out, or maybe I can pry it out of Marlon's cold dead hands and doing a prize for all of you guys that have subscribed to Hatchery Wild Coexist, and then we can check it too to see if they actually win. Something like that. So regardless, guys, we got a lot of cool things coming. We got the economic study that we've got it paid for thanks to corporate donors and the ground crews. We've raised almost $20,000 just from you guys just donating on your own. We do appreciate it. It's going places, and yeah, we've got the movie. It's getting worked on as we speak. So
sweet.
With that said,
I can't wait to have
subscribe. Oh my God, the opening is going to be so good. But it's still a long time coming, but we're getting ready for Portland Sports Show. Be sure to subscribe. www.hatchery-wild-coexist. Sorry, you didn't understand. Everybody else did.
We're getting ready for this show.
Get ready for this one. Yes. And Tommy Wellner, is there a sturgeon opener after the new year? If so,
not a bad idea, Zach H.
There is a sportsman show, a sturgeon season opening January 1 above Bonneville.
Ooh,
yes,
you see the
I will be fishing it. Give me a call
about the rubber gloves. We could all be like Popov in the sportsman show. And we all wear latex gloves the whole time. We won't get
Charles did that last year. Literally, Charles was wearing latex gloves the whole time, and he was wearing latex gloves. And then multiple times I saw him with the latex glove, rub his face and stuff.
I thought you caught him eating.
Oh yeah, he was
he ate with what the hell did you do that for?
It's like he was like, Charles, that's defeating the purpose of wearing the gloves, dude. You just shook everyone's hands. But shout out to Charles. He's
distracted you.
He's a huge help at the sportsman show for sure.
What? We're fishing.
What are you fishing here?
We got some one-aught Big River bait hooks.
Cam, you pulling that up?
Looking for it, but keep going.
What are you trying to pull up?
Don't worry about it.
What are you trying to pull up?
Just a presentation that I have that was good stuff. But
why don't you guys start firing some
questions?
Yeah,
let's talk some winners. Yeah, you guys are capable of talking winter steelhead.
I've seen a lot of good questions come in. They've been coming in really fast though, so I apologize for missing a lot of them. But fire them back out there if you have asked a good question.
If you guys keep all these dudes that keep commenting river names, no,
stop it.
We're not going to answer those questions. So, if you want to know how that river
ban
fishes,
your ass.
If you want to know how that river fishes, go fish it.
Yep, best way to learn is time on the water.
Exactly.
quote Cameron Black.
We can teach you every single little thing that you need to know to get out there and be successful, but you got to go out and explore, dude. Yeah. You got to go figure it out. That's the fun part. That is the fun part.
Let's see.
Are the rivers going to blow out? What do you think? With all
I'm watching. They will not blow out like
whenever I see a forecast that goes like this, I give it about half the peak.
Yeah.
And like probably
it doesn't rain in Washington anymore. Global
warming.
Do
you think this rain will bring some fish into some of the rivers?
I think we're coming in on. I've relayed a lot to the moon phase, and a lot of people over the years who've kept little records say it doesn't matter, but the weeks before a full moon, I feel like they're the best fishing, and there will be some fish caught. There will be a teaser over this next weekend. I feel like there will be winter steelhead caught fairly just about anywhere somebody goes to because they'll get some water, and then it'll die off for another couple weeks after that until we get another full moon and some good water at least some good water. But I don't know. That's my optimism.
That's true. I've been seeing there's some dudes on some rivers that are already just smashing.
I mean, we can't call smashing unless it's
if you're catching them.
Ryan.
If you're catching them every single day,
you're smashing.
You're smashing.
Oh, I agree.
In my opinion,
I'm with you.
Yeah,
but they're getting them multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
There are some rivers already, and there are some rivers.
Hey, first question: where do we get bobbers? Anyways,
save that for about 5 minutes from now.
Yes, don't forget we got a special guest. He's going to be jumping in here in just a little bit. And we're going to have, you can fire off
that's the first one I've seen. I'm sure there's been
questions
more.
As you want.
Smashing coho. Yeah, there's still plenty of coho around too. Like that's the other thing. It's kind of like, I think with this coho trickle in effect, the steelhead come after coho and we're still seeing tons of coho. Not tons, but we're still seeing chrome bright, nice fresh coho.
I'm right in between there on my guided trips of what to do.
Yeah, so maybe it's kind of like they're going to be delayed too.
I'd rather catch a winner, but man, there's still some coho to catch for fun. I mean, not everybody in the world needs a bunch of meat in their freezer. And a lot of Washington and Oregon is closed down, but you can go have some fun and
Megan, that's
release
not
a lot
funny.
Of these fish.
That's not funny at all. She's like, and then we'll get snow the day of the sportsman show.
Oh
no!
Stop it!
That'll only be 3 years
that's
in a row.
Brutal.
Please no. Joe Hills, Clint, can you pin that comment, dude, from that guy? Right there. Up.
Yes,
up,
thank
up,
you.
Up, right there.
Yes, thank you, Joe Hills. Much appreciated, man. So, that, like I said, that's a behind the scenes groundwork going. We've got over 100 different companies and entities that have signed on and pledged to Hatchery Wild Coexist. So you're going to start seeing these lists kind of come out now and actually start being published because guess what?
Oh my God!
Our lists are bigger than theirs.
Look at that Facebook comment on the left.
Oh no! Hey Matt, don't pin that one. But Matt, come here. You might. I don't know who this Matt guy is, but you might want to look at that one, bud. Go down. Keep going down, bro. You're fine. JKS, possibly. We don't know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go wherever the wind takes us.
For what?
He asked if we were gonna go maybe a little further up north. Marlin's worms are. I lied. Dang it! You keep scrolling.
I got
These questions are coming in so fast.
If you guys didn't know, shout out to every single one of you guys and gals out there that have been buying our worms and our eggs. Yeah. You guys literally sold out a couple colors right out the gate, so thank you for that. And I forgot to mention, you can see what Johnny Walker just did right there. That's a new feature that they just rolled out. You can actually purchase like stickers, like funny, animated little random stickers on the super chat and send them to us. So I've been seeing that on a lot of other YouTubers' channels. It's pretty funny and cool. It's insane, dude. I'll watch some of these YouTube channels, and some of these dudes are getting like I just watched one last night. The guy got a $10,000 super chat.
Where's our $10,000 super chat?
I'm not saying you guys should be giving us.
No, you guys should be giving us a $10,000 super chat.
Insane!
Think of all the videos we put out for you guys. $10,000 super chat right now. Go.
Quarterly taxes.
Give us the quarterly taxes.
Gave it for charity.
The guy was like,
and
donate.
If we get a $10,000 super chat, we're firing Clint right now. And Clint's fired. $10,000 super chat will fire Clint. How about that? Come on.
They might come in.
Oh, we got 3 of them.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
Oh.
But anyway, those little stickers are there. They're pretty funny. There's a whole bunch of random ones. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, there you go. A banana.
A banana. Cody Dirt. And
dude, we're gonna have to come up with some like dedicated, addicted.
Oh man!
Like we're gonna have to look through those stickers.
We need a guy who's just with bright yellow sunglasses.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be funny.
You got hashtag creature, bro.
Hey, Nick Carlson, I don't understand, like, Hatchery and Wild isn't on the Facebook list of nonprofits that tried to set it at my birthday. I'm wondering if there's something that we need to maybe register it, or let me mention that to Mr. Shamp and some of the other dudes.
Yeah, there's some. I can show you how to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, there's some ways to
That'd be
do
really
that.
cool. I'd have a birthday about every week. I can change. Can you change your birthday? I'm just kidding. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You guys ever drifted? Have you guys ever used one-man pontoons? I used to use a couple back in the day when I was a kid.
Great in the summer.
Unicorn.
Yeah, great.
No, I know a lot of guys that use them in the wintertime.
I love
just to get down there. If you're a one-man show and you got to get down the river, it's a perfect cheap option to do it.
I had one, but then like none of my buddies would get them or learn how to row them or would want to deal with them. So then I was like,
yeah,
I was kind of by myself.
It's a niche, and
I see them on the rivers
every year. A lot
of
situations, on certain rivers. So you got to be very particular with where you fish. You can't have it be your option to get anywhere you want to. Unless you have a lot of experience. A lot of those little crafts are not made to handle what we're going to be fishing for the next 5 months. Mm-hmm. In a lot of cases. Yeah. Some rivers, whatever. Get down. But other than that, like Cam said, if you're not going to take it, but it's like kayaking. The hardest thing about getting into whitewater kayaking is finding friends to go with because you're not going alone. Yeah. It's dangerous. You got a 15-foot raft or a drift boat, you go by yourself, you're probably going to be fine. Oh, nice. Thanks, Tommy.
There's the dookie. There's the dookie. Thanks, Tommy.
That dude definitely gave that unicorn to Clint because he's a little fairy.
They're both make-believe.
Yeah.
Goodness. Oh.
Okay. Well, should we get Matt in here?
Whoa, Josh Sparks, dude. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. We appreciate that, buddy.
Affordable Steelhead reel. Let's talk. Let's keep
C40 Kaimar.
C40 Kaimar.
That's what you like?
That's what I like. Or the Okuma Avenger. I mean, but if you're a weekend warrior, that stuff will get the job done. If you have money to spend on it, go up.
Yeah, you can go a little high speed.
Each model that you go up in those Okuma reels, obviously we like Okuma, but each model that you go up in price and gear ratio and
this is the
plastic
RTX.
To stainless to you know what I mean?
Yep.
You will see better performance in each one, and if you can take care of them. I don't buy expensive reels because I don't take care of them well enough. And they wear out fast, whether they're a $30 reel or they're a $120 reel.
Yeah, but I will say this, though. The RTX, I've had some RTXs for like 5 years as my twitching reels, and they still get it. And a
twitching reel takes the beating because the line's jerking on it constantly. It wears out that bail for sure, all the bearings in it.
Oh, we need to go. Jordan's thank you, Sean Lehman, for the super chat. Jordan's T-Rex is so sexy, and Justin Kohler for $10 super chat. We much appreciate it,
dude,
guys.
You guys are rocking it. Thank you
Killing
so much.
It tonight,
Nick
guys.
Series. Yes, we like. Thank you for the super chat. We might be able to afford to keep Clint around one more week. What if we did that every week? We're like, you guys all get to decide that if we don't make $100 to pay Clint this week, like we fire him, and then we could see if the people want you or not.
But do I get the $100?
No.
No.
We get the $100 for dealing with you and having a look at you.
Yeah. You have to pay us to be in our presence.
It buys the money. Oh, George S., thank you for the $24.99 super chat. We much appreciate it.
Dude, hell yeah.
Now I guess we got to keep Clint around a little bit longer.
Yeah. Hit a 10 grand though, I'm out.
He hit 10 grand, we fire him.
Josh Harris, I've gotten Aspira, but I bought 5 of the Kaimars.
And you know what? Bob Kratzer uses the Kaimars a lot. Loves them.
I'm seeing them everywhere now. Because I try to take a look while I'm floating down the river a lot of times. One, what's in the trees, especially come coho season. Like how many addicted twitching jigs are in the trees, or how many mustad hooks on spinners. You know what I mean? Like gives you a reference on like what's actually getting bought out there. And really, I've seen the Kaimars everywhere. It's a good reel.
No, it is. It's a solid.
Okuma makes a solid reel. You know,
I've used the Inspiros for a lot of years too. The blue ones.
Yeah.
This guy says you're mean to Clint.
Oh,
are we gonna visit Ryan H? Well, it turns out Jordan actually already visited him.
No, maybe there might be an addicted life very soon. Who knows?
Ooh, did you talk about that last week?
A little bit, yeah.
New series coming.
New series coming. Whenever we can get Sean on the rock for a while. set him on the couch and get him editing some stuff up. There's a lot of stuff we've been doing lately. Put him in a white room and have him edit.
So nice. Dude, you see that? George S2 Jordan said him and Jesse are stoked about our trip coming up in early February.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's George from Olympia. Yeah, George and Jesse. They had a lot of fun when they came down for coho fishing.
Nice.
Do you got any trips left?
For Steelhead? Yeah, some.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just obviously, it's just like every year, though. It's
Steelhead's hard to book.
Nobody wants to book, and then they start seeing pictures and start hearing about catches. We start posting it, then they fill up. And then one thing, I don't generally book winter steelhead too hard, like late February and March, just because you get so many like bad weather situations or cancellations that you have to kind of keep pushing back. So I usually don't worry about it too much. But January is looking just about full, with maybe about 5 or 6 days left. Same thing around the holidays and stuff, but obviously I've had to push a lot of stuff back right now because they closed all our late coho rafting areas. So I kind of...
The late ones.
Late, yeah, I was going to say all our late coho rafting ones. So we turned those into steelhead trips. So, but yeah, I got some dates.
All right, cool. Well, I think we've kind of kicked things off pretty good here. We're going to bring our special guest in, but before we do, we want to roll a quick clip of an Addicted Life episode that if you guys have not seen it, you got to make sure you get over to the YouTube channel and watch this episode. It's probably, I think it is. I think it's my favorite episode that we've put out to date. So we're going to roll a little clip of that right now, and then when we come back, we're going to have our special guest. So stay with us here and check out this little clip, and make sure you put it in your memory bank to go watch this episode after this.
What's up with Addicted going into Bimart?
Oh, just got the rod yanked out of me. What's that? Oh, he came back for it. Holy crap.
Absolute beauty.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Got him. Got him. Yeah. There you go, man.
Oh, yeah. Buddy, that's beautiful.
Got him. Yeah.
There it is. Freshy. Look at that.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our second part of the series where we're out here fishing the Northwest with Kevin Van Dam.
Dude.
So
this is amazing today, just what it looks like. Yesterday we got a little taste of it on the big river.
Yeah.
This is super cool. I can't wait to get this out right here. I can't help but I got to make a few casts here with the, nobody thinks of using bass techniques to catch salmon and steelhead, but we do it a ton in Michigan. So I'm hoping to see where there's a lot of fish in a river like this, what they're going to do to these jerk baits and crank baits and things that I do. So I got to make a few casts.
it's definitely something these guys haven't seen before, especially these fish. I mean, a lot of these rivers get hit hard. We do a lot of twitching, a lot of bobber and egg stuff, but shoot, you guys, I mean, we're gonna have a real exciting day. We got beautiful weather. So if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, Addicted Fishing, be sure to do that and check our links below, because we're gonna put all the Kevin Van Dam stuff in there too, all the links, all the good stuff. You guys know the drill. Hopefully we're gonna smash some fish.
Fish on!
No way.
Oh yeah!
The first coho of the trip. I'm sitting over here taking care of the coffee.
Sweet.
Oh! Hey, we're just going to leave you guys in suspense like that. Cut it off and make you watch the rest of it. If you haven't checked it out, just search on our Addicted Fishing channel. Just KVD Part 2, I think that's in the title.
You just go to YouTube and literally type in Kevin Van Dam salmon fishing, and it'll pull up all the videos.
Great super chat here from Corey Skiba. What's your opinion on the reason? We'll jump right to.
Go.
We're gonna.
We got super chat. We gotta get the super chat.
Yeah,
I
need a super chat. But no clue.
Wild
a lot of these
over
southern Oregon
inches?
rivers have been working towards wild retention and strictly wild fisheries, and it's kind of moved its way up from like the California border. There's I think 3 or 4 rivers on the southern Oregon coast that you can keep an X amount of wild steelhead a year. In my opinion, it's bogus. Don't keep them no matter what. It's a wild steelhead. There's 7 to 8 months a year that you can catch a fish that you should take home and eat. Wild steelhead is not one of them as a sport angler. It's a fish you need to keep putting back into the river. But just, I think it's more kind of on the end of lobbying for wild fish, tactics. And
is the reason behind the river?
There must be opening some of the Oregon coast rivers to keeping wild steelhead.
They are. They're opening a bunch of them, and I've had a bunch of people messaging me telling me they want to rally against it.
There's a big fight going on right now.
Yeah, well, they're trying. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Take on the situation that we are fighting with.
Justin Bennett will talk about that. Go on.
Like with Hatchery Wild Coexist of protecting wild fish, but not exploiting them to create a fishery. And that's
so. Hold on, they are hatchery that spawn. So what? That's what I was wondering. Like, is there any kind of areas where they're not clipping? I mean, because let's be honest, everybody thinks that wild steelhead fight the hardest and all this crap. But at the end of the day, we don't even know, sometimes hatcheries don't
could be the beginning of the
fish,
end.
so you don't know
what people fail to realize is there's been rivers in Oregon open for wild steelhead retention for a long time, multiple rivers. Yeah. There still is, and there has been for years.
So maybe are they trying to close it then?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's the beginning of the end. They did the same thing on my home river where they allowed one hatchery.
Kevin Gray, there's a couple of mid-coast rivers where wild seal retention is now allowed. That's terrible. Dude... you said, I
was talking to Kevin about it. He was saying that you have to look at it a little bit why are we as anglers so why do we care? Why will we go kill a wild coho and go kill a wild chinook and have zero issue with it, but we won't go kill a wild steelhead? He's like, if the biology's there and there's a sustainable wild run of fish, why not let people take from it? That's the same reason you have hatchery, right? And I'm just playing.
That's why I say the beginning of the end because
to me the value of a wild steelhead though versus a salmon, right? So a wild steelhead has the ability to spawn, has the ability to come back,
right?
They bite a lot, especially being downers, they return a lot. We know from broodstock programs that being able to catch a steelhead and then the mortality rate associated with that, even though the state and NOAA wants to call it 12%, we know that's total bull crap because of what they do when they take a broodstock steel and they hold it in hatchery. The mortality rate's more less than 1, which is actually lower than what normal hatchery operations are for holding adult fish. It's not like salmon. I feel okay, it's a one-way trip, but I don't know. I just don't feel the same way about steelhead. And then we can get into the nitty-gritty as far as our personal preferences on what types of fish we like to eat.
Somebody wanted this.
Right? Be honest with you, as far as the hierarchy, right? The wild winter steelhead are amazing. Marlon the Fever quote. I don't know. I guess I could be a fish snob, and I don't know. I'm not. That seems kind of crazy. I think. What do you think? Well, I don't want to just throw my opinion out here. Get off the pedestal, Cameron. What do you think? You think that should happen then?
There's too much. There's too much fuss behind wild steelhead right now to be killing them.
The other thing is we as humans have proven it. It's just because we have these amazing runs on these rivers now, let's go kill them all.
Right.
That's just a dumb way to look
Jesse
at it.
says they can keep 3 a year over 24 inches.
It's becoming a trophy fishery.
Jesse Spates. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
But I bet you in 5 years the fly
Thank you,
fishing
Ian.
only
Appreciate
river.
it.
So
Cameron Soapbox, see that?
No.
I saw another comment. It's a moral issue, right?
I was getting right on. But okay, so if it's a moral issue, that's one thing. But like I said, steelhead. Some of these steelhead that they're finding, in these broodstock programs that are getting caught and they're getting strip spawned, returned to the river, are coming back and getting caught the second year. There's more. How do you know a fish that your client caught and was just the most happy? How do you know a fish hadn't been
filmed 3 days earlier
that hadn't been caught before? You know what I mean? And to lose that opportunity is just, especially with a fish that can do that, is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Washington got rid of it. Washington up north, we used to be able to keep wild steelhead 1 a year. And they got rid of it, I think, to the admiration of most of the sport guys that were glad the state did that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know those fisheries, though, so that's my opinion.
Great super chat. You created a hell of a range,
Thank you.
my friend.
Who's this guy?
Exactly.
Let's talk about who this guy is.
This is our great friend here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, guys. Matt Swainbank, National Sales Manager for Mustad. Nice to talk to you guys.
Finally.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming to have you in here.
I've been hanging out with you guys for a long time.
You're in the second KBD episode. This is the Matt.
I'm secretly in the first.
Smashing them.
I'm a little bit more in the second. I've been in a
the
lot
first?
of the... Yeah, a little bit.
Did you go with us?
I was. I
damn,
barely
I don't even
fished.
remember.
But,
I don't even remember. I was watching.
Whatever, dude. You were
I was-
catching so many fish.
See, in the first one,
when
you got a superstar in the boat, what you got to do is you got to let them take the front of the boat.
Exactly.
You
I don't
got to
even
learn your
remember.
place.
I was
But,
very cautious to cast that day as well.
exactly.
Sorry, Matt. I forgot.
But yeah, it's.
Where's our floats? Release the
I've
floats.
been in the background.
Where's the floats? Bobbers. Finally, where are our floats?
So what I was saying from the background, there's too many comments for me to focus
Bobbers.
before I got a little Mike Kaplan, dude. What are you doing saying bobbers?
Bobbers.
I know you, buddy. Get
We
out
knew
here.
you guys were just gonna give it to this guy.
Tell Kaplan before
But-
you get started. Hold on, Cam. Before you get started, tell Kaplan all the stuff that you gave him at the last store.
Oh, yeah.
You're at, tell him to send it back.
Yeah, totally.
And
Yeah.
before all you guys jump on his case, without this guy, there wouldn't be any floats forthcoming.
You
So
know,
think about that before you razz him
It's
too
been
hard.
it's been a lot of work. We just did a podcast before this. All this stuff has been a fun project, but not without its headaches,
I hope
right?
your bosses are watching right now.
They might
I
be.
hope
They might be. They might not.
Where are the floats?
Product development is it's hard, right? We launched Twitch and Jigs this year. We didn't deliver all of them on time. On the plus side, they're all available online right now. If anyone's still fishing for
Yeah, you
coho,
got that code.
they're all available
Clint,
online.
you got that code, Clint?
We appreciate all the support there, and the rest of the addicted stuff's coming soon.
Yo, bud, floats now.
Yo, bud, floats now. I like that guy. That's kind of how I talk. Where's the Connecticut person? I'm from Connecticut, so what's up? What's up, CT? But anyway, yeah, it's been super fun working with these addicted guys. It's been really fun. Free the floats. I like that too. See, I get way too distracted on this. I can't pay attention.
We warned him, like, you don't understand.
Awesome.
These guys are gonna be
The
vile.
hashtag free the floats.
Free the
I don't even
floats.
know where to start right now. Connecticut, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Everybody from outside of Oregon and Washington. I mean, I work Canada also, so it's cool seeing people chiming in from British Columbia. I'm gonna work to get these guys up here a lot more soon. So anyway, going back to the rest of the addicted product, we're finalizing production and packaging is getting done next week. So you're gonna start seeing this stuff in stores. I know I've seen Bi-Mart mentioned a lot. I don't want to jump the gun by saying anything, but
What's the scoop on Bi-Mart carrying addicted
Yeah, there we
product?
go. Yeah, there is
Potential
going to be
that there might be
addicted-
some and maybe more forthcoming soon-ish.
Probably you'll see about half the Bi-Mart stores will have addicted product on their end caps beginning January 1st. So thank you guys for all your comments and support.
Agreed. That's awesome, Joe.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mustad rep guy, what did you fish for in Connecticut? I grew up on the Farmington River, so I fly fish for trout. So I've been in Oregon for about 7 years. So thank you, Connecticut person, for chiming in. I feel like I can say a river name if it's 3,500 miles away.
Yeah, it's not our river.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
not your guys' river?
Oh,
The Farmington
For all those
River is the
guys,
bomb. So yeah,
Tommy Wellner at Super Chat.
that's where I fish most of the time.
Free
But
the
I've been in Oregon
floats.
for about 7 years. So, but anyway, thank you guys all for your support. It's been super fun working with these addicted guys. Mike Kaplan, no river names. Yeah, it's 3,000 miles away.
And James
if you want
Jennings,
to
you
fly
can't-
out there, I'll give you where to go.
And James Jenny, you can tie your own floats, but unless you're buying the heads and you have the technologies with what we've got going on the freaking heads, you're not going to get those heads.
There's a couple other comments I want to talk to. Can
Let's
I do
do
that?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, fire away, you guys. It's all you.
Southern Oregon's on our radar too. Our is in Marlon's radar and me talking to him. So I think you guys will see some stuff coming into Southern Oregon this year.
Yeah.
Can we get Fish USA to carry more addicted stuff?
Yeah. So an addicted bash in Southern Oregon should be coming soon. So we'll keep you
That'd
guys
be very
posted probably
exciting.
in the next week or two.
Fishy days, yes it is. Is Clint the one who cut the other person's line in the drift boat? Yeah, that was Clint.
Give
That
us
was
the technology.
100%.
The technology. You guys want? Should I do like
Do
a
some
mustad?
tech.
Can I do like a
Absolutely.
mustad intro?
Talk about the hook.
Yeah, cool. So we just did a podcast a little while ago, but I'll chime in here. I'll chime in here a little bit with about mustad, right? So I come from the outdoor industry. I've been a part of, some of the largest outdoor brands in the world, right? And coming on to Mustad, it's the same thing. I mean, I saw this amazing brand that I wanted to be a part of. I fished my entire life. But a little bit about Mustad, Mustad's been around for almost 200 years. We actually invented the modern hook bending machines that are out there. There would be no commercial consumer packaged hooks without Mustad engineers creating those first hook bending machines in the 1800s. So that's how far we go back. I mean, 1 in 4 hooks in the world is a Mustad hook. Our sourcing of the steel in Norway and Scandinavia. I mean, the whole supply chain is just, it's incredible how it all works for Mustad. So
that's one of the things that really intrigued me about Mustad.
For sure.
In the beginning, when Jordan, when I met Jordan at ICAST, it's been 2.5 years ago.
Not this Jordan,
now.
Different Jordan.
Yeah. When I met him, that's one of the first things he told me was how you guys control the manufacturing process from the beginning of the hooks, which is why you never see any sort of like breakage in the metal or anything like that, because you guys control the quality of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a really cool to be a part of. I mean, the supply chain, the quality, everything is just top notch, and I'm very thankful to work for a brand like that. And we saw these guys from Addicted, and we knew that the fishing business is so regionally focused, and these guys just have the pulse on this region, and we knew we had to be a part of it. So it's been super fun working with these guys.
And one thing I've seen a couple guys chiming in where they'd like to either see Addicted or Mustad products in some of these stores or online in some of these retailers. The biggest thing that you guys can do is ask those stores. If they get asked enough, they will either reach out or we will reach out, and we can, I'm already writing down a couple stores that you guys would like to see even Addicted products or Mustad products in. So like I said, ask those retailers. Trust me, if you want to buy something from them, they want to have it on the shelf to sell it to you. They'll pay attention. So
for sure. And as of now, you guys can buy, and you want to stock up. And I swear to God, I'm going to catch some winter steelhead on the Mustad twitching jig this winter. But if you guys want to get those twitching jigs, you can get them on Mustad's website now.
Yep,
as
absolutely.
Of recently. So
yeah, it's been like I said, the production process. It takes a lot of work. Coming from the previous businesses I've been in, this business is a lot quicker, but still from this time last year, sitting with these guys, coming up with what products we want to create to now coming to market, a 12-month process is actually pretty good in the scheme of things. So expect to see all our stuff in stores, I would say, within the next couple weeks. So we have a lot of families of product coming out. We have the new Sink It Series Steelhead jigs. We got the floats. I know I've seen a million comments on floats already. It's awesome to see. Floats are coming soon. We got the walleye jigs. We got a lot of stuff that's really close to market. How about Cam? And let me take the reins here on starting some conversation. How about you talk a little bit about what the product kickoff process was for, say, the floats, for example?
Well, I mean, we're in it probably a year now on the floats, because we actually had these floats at, some product showcase stuff at ICAST in July. But like all our products, one thing that was really cool with partnering with you guys is that last year we were working on the 3/4 ounce and the ounce on the outs, tail out twitchers.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Going from the process of making the products and testing it and understanding the seasonality of it and knowing that it kind of sucks because our windows of seasons are so short, but then you have to develop it, make sure it works, get it out there, and then you're ready to go the next year. It's like you said, it's a year-long process.
It's a 3-year-long process. I mean, it's kind of what manufacturing takes. Look at a lot of the dominant manufacturers in the Northwest. They've been around for 35 years, and that's why everything is set in stone. This is a launch, everybody, and we have a hard time understanding it ourselves as the intricacy of Addicted, but it's we all have to be as patient as one another, because this is it's a huge company, but you don't just build a sandcastle with one bucket,
and we're gonna get it right,
just blow it out just like that. So, and it will, in due time, we will all have these awesome products in our bags and on the river.
And product technologies, Cam, the float, what'd you guys design? I saw a question about the gram or ounces. What's the...
Yeah, so basically we just designed the float to be kind of a universal fixed float. We have a weight system that's going to be able, you can be able to adjust, like if you're only going to run like a 16th ounce or a 1/32 ounce, and you're not going to put any shot on there. The bobbers will still perform as if you're running an 1/8 ounce or a 1/4 ounce. So like the weight of the bobber itself isn't like as important, but just know that it's a real versatile float that can run a lot of different things, because we don't want to have to come out with like 6 different SKUs of one dang bobber. Like, so the idea, and sometimes when you go fishing, you're not going to run into those situations where you're going to want to fish one bobber all day.
And
you don't want to switch out either.
With testing these so far, I've used 1/4 ounce jig heads, especially in these ones, the big square ones. These 1/4 ounce worm jig heads, and you do not see a difference. They fish the same. I mean, it's a very well balanced float.
Well, and the balance was the key.
Cam said it just right. The idea is you don't want to have like people always ask, well, what's the weight of the float? Well, you don't want to have. You shouldn't even have to ask that question. You should have a float that can fish all weights.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
You don't want to have to switch like if you want to go from a 30-second.
And exactly.
Is it a line through?
What's that? Yes, it is a line through.
There you go, Jake.
Side cam.
Like, you guys don't miss a beat, do you?
Side cam. Yep, it's a line through.
Talk about the counter. There's a weight actually in the float.
Yeah. So even without the other stems, this was one of our prototype ones that we're showing you guys. The other one's gonna have a gray stem, so don't get too hung up on this. But even without the weight without the weight involved in the rubber tubing, you still have a weight located in the float that's going to keep a good balance and to keep that stem straight up when you're fishing it correctly down the river. Yeah,
awesome.
Show us some of the walleye and the other new
products
we had on the
side cam.
Side cam. Boom.
Well, you guys have seen plenty of the wormhead.
Wormhead jigs. You know, I teased these. Anybody who came by the booth at Sportsman Show last year, we teased first round of production there.
When we were working on them. Oh, let's see those ugly pink ones we were doing.
The ugly pinks?
I saw a pack of them.
What's ugly?
Like the pink ones that we had, like the first revision we did when you sent it.
Who's it ugly to? The fish or you?
Come on, like that pink is not a good pink for Steve. Now give me a real pink. So like you want to talk about revisions within a company, right? So that was the first pink that when we said we needed a pink steelhead jig, let's start somewhere. This is what they start with, and obviously like now that's what you got. More of a steelhead pink. But like I said, it's cool to see. You know, like I said, you have the revisions, and you actually, instead of just like coming up with something and throwing it on the shelves and hoping it works right, yeah, we've got the right pink now.
Voila.
Ooh, now, what was it? Anything else steelhead-wise want to talk? Yeah, there's the package. Same thing with walleye. Now, obviously, you know, you don't got two guys up here that are, you know, I would say we're probably the most proficient walleye killers in the world, but we do have a couple guys back east in the Tri-Cities that are walleye killers. You see, we added a little bit of flash. We've got the right sizes and the right propeller blade that you want, the right length for your worm, the right pound test, and we had those guys test it for like a year. So for all you walleye geeks out there, walleye guys, here you go. Here's your walleye depth spinner. We've got 2 different adjustments for where you want to tie your line to get different action on your jig. If you want more of a stand-up effect or a horizontal effect, and yeah, so you'll be seeing those out in what, half, 3/4, and 1 ounce.
Yeah.
Did you do?
A couple guys are saying that the Mustad website is crashing when they try to go to the addicted products. Are we crashing the website?
Oh my gosh.
That would be awesome. And
oh my goodness.
We literally might be.
We're crashing the Mustad website.
Yeah, good luck with that, boys and girls.
Broke the internet.
Yeah, and so like I said, that one, and you know,
now.
it's kind of a shame too, because that walleye death spinner too, like we've put a lot of time in that one was almost 2 years.
Keep crashing it, guys.
Oh jeez.
Keep going.
Hey, is that 2 hook placement thing unique to?
No, not unique, but
not to the rigging, but just
some other folks do a trailer hook, but ours is unique in the 2 tie down points. Obviously, the propeller. And then just any jig coming with our hook, right? I mean, there's so many counterfeit products out there, and good job crashing the site, guys. Way to go!
That's nuts.
I'm really proud of all of you.
We're gonna have to talk about that. What's going on?
I'm really proud of all of you.
Oh, and the discount code. Wait, stop doing it. Wait, what are you telling me to do? Speak. You talk in this thing all the time.
I don't speak Spanish.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
There's a lot of sign language going on right now.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, guys, use the discount code. Don't forget about it. Addicted20.
Hit and run.
I think that's what he was saying. I didn't understand this.
Yes.
Addicted products in Canada. Freds and berries.
Next time you want to say something, switch it to your camera and frickin' say it.
Freds and berries in British
a great
Columbia.
idea.
I don't know what your name is.
I thought you would get it.
Deb
I didn't hear what you
SLC.
Read it on the screen. It ain't that hard.
The addicted code?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now he gets it. 15 minutes after we've been talking about it. Oh,
there you go, guys. Addicted code on the screen for you.
And we're going downhill fast.
There we go.
Just kidding.
I'll send a text about the site crashing right now when we're done.
Thing? Yeah, it's I only type lies.
We got a lot of good products on there, though. If you guys bead fishing, you want to talk? You guys were going to talk some bead fishing stuff, right?
Oh, bring
that's its own thing.
That's its own
next
thing?
week.
That's
Let's talk about
week?
worms on
we don't
jig
want.
heads.
Yeah, I don't want to
Wanna talk about worms on jig heads?
We can't. Yeah, we got to wait on that one.
Okay. How about worms on jig heads?
What time is it?
Worms on jig heads. We did worms on jig heads last week.
Well, what am I here for? Just a pretty face?
Yes. Yes.
That's a good place to be.
Mustad questions. Let's go. Let's give away something else right now.
Laying on the ground back there. Show some of those. And
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so to continue crashing the site, you guys.
Addicted products in Canada.
Some of the base bones of like what we've been using. I need to step it up. My bag is like giving birth to more fishing tackle lately. But this is some of the best bags you can get. I mean,
It's the Mustad boat bag.
Mustad boat bag. And I like these, especially even if you're on the bank and hiking, more than the backpack. 'Cause it's a good sling style. It's easier to get in and out of. Nothing's buried in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And it's nice to carry rods. You have the backpack in your hand.
Yeah, got the backpack here, too.
Dry bag. More
Obviously a
backpack.
dry bag, all sealed zippers on the front. It's a roll top on top. It's a great product. I saw someone saying giveaway. This is the bag out of my truck. Can we give it away?
We can give
Can
it
you
away
pick someone?
with a couple.
Yeah, we'll throw a bunch of packs.
Suck the shit.
I was just gonna say, like, do we have that in our shipping budget?
You don't get this. Never mind.
Oh,
I'll pay for the shipping,
No, I was gonna say
alright?
they super chatted pretty good.
We'll give it
Yeah,
to
can we
I'll
drop?
I'll pay for the shipping.
When can we
Come
get the
on,
ability
guys.
to drop ship prizes just right from the Mustad website?
I don't know. Let's get all the products to market first.
I'll pay for the shipping. It's no big deal. Sold a couple of different
I'll pay for the shipping. What, it's going to be
I was
like...
gonna say, let's just get Mustad to,
What's it
to
going to be
donate
like?
all the prizes to the live feed, and we can just drop ship directly from the
What's it
site.
going to be like, $10 to ship
I
it?
love
I'll
that
pay for
idea.
it.
Great
let's give it
idea.
away.
Great idea, Matt. We're doing it.
Ask him a question, Matt.
What?
Ask a question?
Yeah. Hey,
About what?
I got one.
Yeah, good question.
Is that a good one?
It's like giving away your birthday wish.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
a good
pretty
one
good
for
one.
someone people to guess and let
Yeah,
them
yeah.
go for it?
I mean, someone could just Google it, maybe.
Probably, but they still have to Google it.
That's
Hall of
true.
Fame.
It's true.
Oh, but that doesn't usually. No,
You don't want to do
we
that
can't do that because the last time it crashed our comments.
How about we...
Ask a question a lot of people can get right. I don't know. Or ask a question a lot of people can respond to.
Who are the Seahawks playing on Sunday?
Shut up.
No. Just tonight.
This is a fishing.
hey,
Yeah, that's what I said, but we don't want to pick. Do we want to pick the first winner on that, or just
no, but that can be
anybody who
people can
guesses?
guess, and then
Okay, anybody who guesses
right or
can
wrong,
get
I'll
right.
pick someone that guesses.
Beautiful. All right, guys, that's the question.
What is
Ready?
it?
What year was Mustad created? And if you guess wrong, you still potentially could win.
Yeah.
If you guess right, you still potentially can win, but you still have to guess. What year? And you said it was almost 200 years.
Yeah, so...
So
you want
don't
me
be
to
going saying like 1978 because you'd be wrong.
Yeah, you'd probably be wrong.
But you get if you guess that, you actually could still win.
There's
Whoa.
a 1-8 in front.
There's a 1-8 in front.
Oh, dead giveaway.
1983.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
thing.
Brady Taylor, buddy.
Yeah, 2010, not 200 years. 1877.
Good answer. Over 200 years ago.
1823, 1836. Oh god, and it's crashing.
1952.
Did it crash?
No, it's gonna though.
It's
gonna
It's
crash.
You
gonna.
guys are dialing up an algorithm here.
So I saw Brady Taylor won. So get
No.
flag-
We're not. We're just. He's gonna select. He's gonna use the random selector to select a winner who guessed right.
I'm gonna send
But I
something.
think it's a cool point.
I'll send something to Brady Taylor too. So flag him because I saw him get it right.
Oh, there's
And-
no way with this stuff. And the random generator will not be able to do that.
All right, stop now. Stop.
Everyone's still paying attention to class apparently.
Super chat your answer.
And remember, the guys that want to comment,
and we'll definitely
and the guys that want to comment,
God.
if we see super chat your answer. How does that, dude? We're missing the boat.
No, we can't do that.
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
I figured it would be because that's just such a great idea.
Good,
But and
good,
if you
good
and
job,
if you
guys.
answer,
Here they come. We're like,
and if I
oh,
see
no,
any
just
double
kidding.
answering
Stop,
like
stop,
you think you're going
everybody
to get
stop.
entered more than once, you will get banned. And we said that last week, Ryan. And
one guess per
MCB, yeah, one guess per person, so you're already out. The random generator will kick you out. Michael Williams with a super chat of 1832. Is that right?
So 1832, company was founded. 1877 was the first fishing hook. So they're kind of both right.
1832, yeah.
So they're kind of both right. 1832 was nails and wires, and 1877 was hooks.
432 BC.
There's a lot of right people.
Practically might as well be.
432 before.
We might need to pick.
Before Cameron, probably.
We might need to pick. I think we got to pick.
Pick a winner. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Trust me.
Right.
You don't want to open that can of
All
worms.
right.
It's funny too because at the start all the numbers were over and you can tell like all the Googlers got in there and then they started hammering the right.
The Googlers were good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for opening up a can of worms, guys. That was great.
What happened to our million coho and the Springer? Oh, we should talk some Springer outlooks.
No.
Or maybe we shouldn't. I just want to go home and just
3,000 in the whole Columbia.
Yeah.
I used the Google. Good job, Joseph Cruz.
Yep.
What else do you guys want to talk about?
Okay.
Well, we're going to talk Steelhead, but we're going to pick a winner right now. Random winner is going. Oh, too far. Oh, there's a lot of comments on here. Do we ever get a comment count like at the end?
I can, yeah.
It's like 20,000 comments.
Here's your winner.
Winner is
Oh.
kind of. I can't. Oh,
People are definitely
Daniel Elam. He guessed 1822, which is wrong, right? But you still won. Thanks for playing. It's like it's everybody gets a participation trophy.
Exactly.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Your 10th
You're
place
wrong,
bag
but you
award.
still get an A, and you won a cool mustad bag for it. So thanks for participating. Next time, get it right though.
With some 5-aught hooks.
Congratulations, Daniel. Be sure to email. You have to email orders at addicted.fishing though to claim your prize. We always write down the names of the winners. We send them to the store. The store gets it. We ship it out from there. So make sure you email orders at addicted.fishing. And congratulations.
Don't forget your address.
What else do you want to talk about with steelhead fishing?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of guys asking, okay, are there steelhead? When there's
When does
steelhead?
it start?
Oh, there's reports. When
We
does
did
it
miss
start?
a super chat asking
Let's
when
go.
would you think there would be a steelhead in the river? It's like, how does your imagination work, I guess?
There's been steelhead in the river for a month. How many,
You
though?
want to think there is, man. It's all about perception. You know, if you're going to be happy going steelhead fishing, I'd say there's the most steelhead you could ever catch in the river right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's a really good answer.
Yeah, from here on through until you start going to fish for a salmon again in the spring, there will be a steelhead somewhere for you in the water.
Yeah.
So, but to get ready for it, I was getting ready. Tomorrow's actually, I would say, where I'm actually going to try to find a steelhead. I'm not even taking a twitching rod. And I got a spinner, I got a worm, and I got a bead. That's, I mean,
Spinner,
what
worm,
else? What else are
bead.
you really gonna do?
Jig.
Not in that order.
Spoon.
Prawn, spoon, plug, side planer.
Yeah.
Early season tactics. What is it?
I would say.
Yeah, what about drift fishing?
The earliest fish I've ever got caught in my boat, which was a month ago, was on a jig and prawn. You know, and it kind of seems like a bait and a tactic that catches fish early, or a jig in general. Your good old fashioned nightmare jig or a rabbit for a jig or whatever it was. Today, me and Cameron fished, and I fished a white jig head and a red haze worm with a blacktail all day. Didn't even bother changing because I figured great color contrast. I mean, it's what I was missing, some addicted scent. That's kind of probably why I didn't catch a fish. But you know, like you just go with your gut feeling this time of year. And the year I say, oh, hardware catches early winter steelhead, I catch them on a jig. The year I say, oh, I can only catch winter steelhead early on a jig, I catch them on a spinner. You know,
I'd say whatever you can, and right now, I mean, whatever you can cover a lot of water fast is probably like a better technique than maybe going to a spot and just, especially with low water, you're thinking low water techniques, you don't want to go necessarily to like a spot or a run and sit there on it for like 4 hours. You know what I mean? And just cast all that. I would probably take one technique. Cast. Well, then, first cast, you might give it a little bit of time. But, you might want to cover some ground right now and do it quickly.
Justin, there are some worm jigs at places like Sportco and stuff already.
Website too, Matt?
Yeah, so we have, there's some limited quantities on the website. The rest of the quantities we're going to be finishing packaging in the next week or two. So there's a few things going on. So we'll have the Addicted kits are going to be available in retail and probably on addictedfishing.com within the next week. All of the packaged wormhead jigs will be, I would say 2 weeks we'll probably have every single color and weight done. So we're getting super close. We're just waiting on some more packaging material, but most of the production's done right now, that's the longest process. So
these kits are perfect too.
Yeah,
especially to get the ball rolling. It's got every color. It's got a great.
It's a great Christmas gift. I mean, it's good price point.
It's on in the spirit of the same design that we've kind of encouraged with this whole deal. A longer shank on the jig head.
Lost the camera.
The actual jig head. Oh, what's going on?
Nope, we're good.
The actual jig heads, the worm heads themselves with the
Side
worm
cam.
keeper. It's got a little bit of everything to get you going.
Go to side cam though, so he can show everything that's in it. Because that's the full kit right there, man.
Yeah.
It's an earlier sample, but it's ball heads and worm heads in it. Yeah, that's a non-packaged sample. It's just the kit,
And this has a sticker on the front, guys. But like I said, this is just to show you guys what we got going on here.
Yeah, good question, guys. It's we're close. We'll be right in time for the pushes of fish. Let's say that.
And a couple of questions I wanted to answer real quick. Someone,
Options on
I
center
talked
pin
about
rods.
covering a lot of ground and doing that and fishing when the water's low. Like that might change after tonight and after the we got coming in this week. So you might get into that situation where it might be better to cover.
There we go.
Just kind of sit in a spot and work it. Because I saw someone asking, how fast would you cover? And also, if you'd use floats right now. And I think one of the quickest way to cover areas sometimes is with a float and a pink worm. Just because you're going to find those big aggressive fish that are going to move a long distance and try to crush that thing. So,
dude, I've seen a lot of comments
on worms.
Well, just worms and float for covering water fast and moving on.
If I'm trying to cover water, I don't want to have a linear presentation. And what I mean by that is something that goes in a straight line down the river, which is why I would go to hardware. But there's times where I swear to God, I'll swing a spinner in a hole and absolutely murk it. Just be like that. Couldn't have fished that better. First cast with a jig or a worm, and the bobber drops. So there's times, and that's why I said it's always. I swear it's by the year. Sometimes some years take a break on hardware. Last year was probably the hardest year I had.
I'm right on the board with Cameron because the problem when you're fishing a spinner is when you're going down the river, it takes a long time to cover the water with a spinner. You're like, you got to work the run, whereas a float, I'm like, zzz, 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 3 lines onto the next hole. Three, like where the fish are going to sit. So you're covering water. You're down the river, hit the hole at the float, boom, next hole. You can rip around so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a drift, if you have a drift that's 100 yards long, and it's the holding water is maybe 6 foot wide lane, the bobber going through that one time versus the spinner having to go like this, I think is what you're trying to say? Okay, I just wanted to kind of maybe hopefully you guys understood that.
I feel like if I'm fishing a float or a worm, I get a couple of good runs through a lane, and we're talking different river styles too, and so is everybody on the site right now.
Yeah,
you guys are talking about a river that's 40 yards across, and there's one spot they're going to sit. If I'm casting at a run, say one of the local rivers near us that I call a cast and pray, it's 150 yards across the river. You're floating your float out there, you're just like, all right, I guess I'm going to reel in now. You can't really effectively fish a lot of that run by that linear presentation, but it all just matters where you're going. I'm with you. I think a worm early last year, my earliest
on the website.
My best fishing early was on worms.
And your website.
Yeah, William and Brian, it is on the website, and is this on our site?
We're going to
it will
going
be
on our site right now.
Mustad
20,
maybe.
Addicted 20.
What's all the
I don't
comments?
think you can buy it on Mustad's site.
Not yet either. No,
You just lied to me.
I said next week.
Oh, next week.
If you guys go to Mustad, I think if you just go to Mustad's website and go to the search bar and you type in Addicted, you can find all the products that are on there, and you can use that code to get 20% off anything that's on that website. Anything, including all the bags, every single thing that they've talked about.
Bags, hooks, all that. Yeah, keep crashing the site, guys. That's awesome. This has been cool just to see all these comments, man. I want to answer every single one, but I don't know how. Any mustad beads? Not yet. Thinking about it. Debatable. Cam
after
shaking his
Steelhead
head.
jigs.
What's all the comments about Centerpin? I saw one. I saw one of
I know
your
we
top
want-
chats
no,
before. I saw a top chat before on Centerpin that we skipped over.
Oh, on a super chat?
Mustad does ship to Canada
sorry,
out the door.
What I want to say.
Get better.
Out the door. We have
Opinion on
dealers.
centerpin rods?
We have dealers all over Canada out the door.
I've never caught a fish
Berries,
on a
Freds,
centerpin, so I'm not-
Tell you what I want to
surplus
say.
Herbies.
I like the urban Chinook you call
Canada's big market for us, so thank you, Canadians. We'll get these guys
You're
up to
welcome.
We'll get these guys up to BC soon.
I had a guy-
That's the plan this year.
I had a guy message me the other day that works for a guide outfit up there, and he wants us to come up and catch some oversizers, sturgeon.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can maybe line it up with some steelhead fishing.
The
too.
Fraser,
So
the
and
Fraser
that's-
sturgeon fishing is.
Yeah, that's where he's
I
at.
named-
It's right near
I-
Vancouver.
I river dropped again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but he's near Vancouver. You know,
Man,
ban him. Yeah.
man,
Um,
I'll be banned.
but that'd be really neat to get up there. It's
Yeah.
been a dream, I think, of every single person sitting in this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the mecca.
Let's just plan a group trip. I can hook it up.
Yeah, let's just take 12 of our friends.
Yeah.
And go fish.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up a couple things. Centerpinning, guys yell at centerpinning questions. I'm trying to set up a couple centerpin things where, like, Marlon, Jordan, and I go out and we just basically get
Centerpin
filmed
for
and
the
get
day.
laughed at trying to centerpin fish all day. I want to see how that episode would go.
See who can catch one fish.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
go to a place like where I
First
took
fish
marlin
wins.
trout fishing and fly fishing. It won't even be that hard.
Right?
Yeah. That was convenient.
Yeah,
Can you bobber dog from shore?
We just straight up crashed.
So no
It keeps
center.
crashing. Every
Like-
time you guys say
like
go to the
Woody would
website,
love-
find this.
Are you're
I swear
seriously
to God,
joking?
like,
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
I
We
might
have guys
need
like
to,
fact
John
checking
Horner,
all you
send us
guys.
send
I
us a
might need
message,
to like
bud.
send
Wow.
a text real quick.
Yeah.
It comes up, but then it crashes again.
Oh, thank heavens they're not doing a dick. Never mind.
Every time you talk about it,
Well, I'm gonna send a text. I'm gonna send a text real quick.
Site
to
is
fix
still
that.
down. That is so funny.
Hey, good job, guys. This is impressive. This is the first time I've been with a group of people who crashed a website, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Let's see here. The site is still down. I never heard of centerpin until last week's live vid.
Enough with the centerpin.
Centerpins are better than for the float.
We're in Washington. What else, man? Let's pop a couple more questions off about your guys' early.
That's
winter
not
steelhead
centerpinning.
fishing. Yeah, we can talk about centerpin, but it's not something we're all real savvy on. So
How
we
about
can't
need to
give you
abolish the
guys a lot.
WDFW? There you go.
If you could take only 2 rods, what models would you take?
Oh,
Personally, I'm going to start left to right. I'm going to take a 9.9 8-17 Okuma Guide Select with a C40 Kaimar, 40-pound test, 20-pound bumper, whatever on the end. And
tough line, right?
Tough line, yeah.
totally.
And either the 9.3 baitcaster or the 9-foot
9.2.
9.2.
The 992.
Yeah, the 9.2 baitcaster or the 9.2 spinning rod for throwing some kind of hardware or drift fishing.
Yep.
Probably the baitcaster if you can cast that, because you can easily fish the drift fishing setup or a spinner. So,
It's
what about
great.
You?
I mean, I have a couple SST rods. I fish a lot. I mean, I fish whatever you guys tell me to fish. Come on.
SST's a great rod.
Let's be honest.
It really is.
The SST
You give up that warranty,
bang,
but-
bang for the buck. I mean, Akuma are dear friends of mine. I work with a lot of people at Akuma all the time, so I'm always going to give them some love. But the SST rod, I think, bang for your buck. I mean, you cannot go wrong. The Guide Select obviously is amazing. I've been using that just as like my kind of like long casting rod lately, and the SST is like my shorter casting rod. I don't know why. It's just like maybe something mental in my head.
Right.
But
But you're a
it's-
fisherman, so
yeah,
that makes
exactly.
sense.
Yeah, we're all mental.
We're all a bit-
I have
got a couple
not
cruises.
fished the X yet. But I'm all about Akuma, man. Their
Russians
their
site.
warranty's good. Their quality's really good. I think it's a good brand to support. So,
Yeah.
how about you? What you got?
I will be the 9'9", but I'll do the 6 to 12 or the 8 to was it 6 to 12 or
6
8
to
to 12?
12.
Yeah, I like the little lighter one, but I fish a little smaller water, like on the average than you. But
And
same
I
thing
only
with that
say that 8
spinner
to
rod.
17. I didn't even know about it until about
Yeah.
midway through last winter, and I got one of them, and it just held its own a little bit more. The weight difference isn't much, but when you needed that, You know,
you're fishing bigger water too, and a lot of times fishing from the bank, and like you gotta make some moves a little bit.
Well, in that 10-6, 8 to 17, that's a lot of rod. It's heavy. Like you know, you got a 10-6.
Oh, go back up point for me. Go to that yellow super chat. We got to get to some super chats there. And then the spinner rod, the same thing you said. Is it the 902 or 922?
Yeah. The
9'2" spinning rod casting for sure for a hardwood rod. Buy a couple gallons of gas and go spring steel trip to northern BC. Oh Lord, we'd love to. Tell us when to go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Give us the deets.
What's up with the Wilson and some dead Chinook? Yeah, I mean.
Well, our good friend Nick Popov called it in.
Well, it's on NPR right now. I think you could probably talk about that one.
Yeah. There was a handful of Chinook that, again, one of our close colleagues and addicted guys, Nick Popov, was seeing in a certain section of a river that he fishes down on the north coast. And over the last couple weeks of down there guiding every few days, he started seeing a lot of these chrome bright unspawned Chinook dying in some of these tailouts. And he assumed that it was because of anglers, because of low water and fish being snagged by spinners or whatever else it was. Very finicky bite in conditions like we've seen over the last couple weeks. And those fish were actually, they went and caught those fish and sampled them and found that they were infected with some sort of parasite. You should tune in here, Kevin Gray, and let us know kind of maybe some of the actual logistics of the situation.
Yeah.
But they had a parasite that they acquire in the river systems when they're in smolt, that they came back with, and because of the low water and whatever kind of stress that they're in right now, they started dying pre-spawn. So they went through and shut her right down. Coming off of a complete closure last year, so it's it's kind of a compounding factor. And
well, they probably don't. I mean, is the problem kind of contained, or is it still growing? Is it still a problem? Like, do they know, or they just want to shut it down just to make sure it doesn't go crazy?
Precautionary, yeah. Because I don't think it was more than like a dozen fish or so. Mm-hmm. You know, with any fisherman, a dozen turns into 30 pretty quick.
Right.
You know, but I think there was a good. There
wasn't like thousands of them dead.
No, not the whole. I mean, the holes were still full of fish, but there was fish that were dying. You know, questionably early.
Yeah, that's good then.
So they shut it down. They got most of. I memean, we're pretty much shut down across the board now, unless you want to catch and release, which is still a great activity. Just take
good organic fun.
Yeah,
as Jordan said.
Good unwashed fun.
Good organic fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had another super chat to comment on.
So glad I put a pump on my boat.
Favorite spinner for steelhead, low water and high water in the winter. Go, spinner man.
Blue one.
And we're done. Thanks for tuning in.
I definitely like my RV spinners.
It said 300.
That's a big difference.
200. Okay, a few guys are quoting some of the. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I've not seen it written. I haven't done a whole lot of research on it. I just saw
NPR did it the other day, and I thought they just said a couple dozen, but maybe it's gone up since.
Nick told me he saw there was like 15 that were dead that he'd seen over the last couple
fish,
of weeks.
though. Yeah, it's scary.
You know, and he netted them off the bottom and brought them up, and they were rank, like they'd been down there for a week or so, but they were chrome bright and eggs in them. You know,
that's too bad.
But back to the spinner. You know, like I've said in a couple of spinner videos that I've done. I think a blue fox or a blue R&B spinner, you could go just about anywhere in the world and catch some form of species on. But anywhere in that 4 to 4.5 to 5 size 5 range, I mean, you ain't going wrong. Might be hard to find at your local tackle shop, but your blue spinner is going to carry it, man.
Size 5.
Yeah. Any more?
Marker, I'm just reading some of the stuff because they're kind of bouncing around some of the updates from the dead salmon, and I saw 6 in one spot. Hatchery fish, farm fish are not the same thing. Completely agree. 100%. I lost that one. Talk bobber fishing. Ryan, we are going to be doing some in-depth bobber, in-depth bead breakdowns as the weeks continue.
Well, next week we have another special bead guest. So next week will be.
Correct?
Correct. It's next week, right, Marlon?
What?
Bead guy, my friend.
Bead.
Yes, Randy's messaging me right now.
Yeah, Randy Bales will be in here next week talking about his beads and his lure deeds and everything else. So we'll go over a lot of that next week.
Yeah, lots of stuff. It's about the Michael Jackson. It's about
Yeah, I didn't say Michael Jackson, guys, because I can't ever buy him at the store either now. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I love all the comments. I get so distracted. I'm just staring this way the whole time. Why don't you guys ever read me comments?
Don't spoil the special guest.
Oh yeah, I see you.
How you ever read me comments? You guys ever read me comments? That's getting pinned.
Why didn't you guys ever read me comments?
Did somebody just ask
Those
that?
dead salmon in my freezer. Addicted mystery box, January 1st.
Brother in the Canon sweatshirt. Want to go on a trip? What's up? Email me. What's up? And I've been kind of lazy, so the last couple of days I haven't gone back to my messages or emails.
Spoons
so if you
and
did,
deep
I
holes.
apologize. We'll get it
Here, I'll
going.
put your
Those work.
email up.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Trust me, I am chomping at the bit to get out there. Right now, kokanee fishing. You want to go kokanee fishing? Any of you guys out there want to go kokanee fishing right now? It is as good as it gets. I'll just
Shout
say it
out
right
to-
now.
to
Let's
Jim.
go. Give me a shout.
Shout out to Jim Willis,
Yep.
man. Rest in peace, buddy.
He was an 81.
Way to pass it on.
Yeah, shout out
Thank
to
you for
Jim.
the super chat, Volcanez.
What's up, Jim?
He was an 81-year-old salt, and the reason why I'm addicted. Well, awesome. Passing it down. That's very cool to hear.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Jim Wills. Yes, sir.
Midwest. What do you guys think about the Midwest? When do you want to plant something out there?
Dude,
I think
stop.
I think KVD would take you guys out there.
Oh, when we were doing a little filming a couple weeks ago, he was talking all about. He's like, if you come out there, he's like, you better call me.
Yeah.
He's like, I got the guys. I got
Let's
stuff.
plan
Like,
that.
we got to
Or
trade a
you're
trip.
gonna be like, no, I got another guy, KBD. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
exactly right. Yeah. No, we got this taken care of. Yeah. We're just coming to your
This guy commented on
Yeah.
the live feed. I mean, we're just gonna go.
We're just coming to your backyard. No,
What's this?
that's not what I meant, you dicks.
Let's just post up. Let's do it.
No, yeah,
Let's
we
go to the
will.
Midwest.
No, yeah, we've got some opportunity there. Yeah, let's leave it at that. It's not what I meant. Oh boy, what can we expect for product releases in 2020? Well, we talked about bobber. Talked
Bobbers, wormheads.
Other than that, we really can't.
Yeah, we can't really
because
talk
we
about it,
can't
guys.
really get too much in the weeds. You know,
We can talk about the stuff that's on the table.
Yeah,
Nothing else yet.
yeah. Unfortunately, just
Walleye jigs,
Walleye?
bobbers, wormheads, ball heads,
And different colors of the twitching
steelhead
jigs.
jigs.
Yep.
We'll probably start thinking about some different twitching jig colors based on some feedback and bestsellers. But for newer stuff than that, we can't talk yet.
Spinners!
He's talking.
Are you okay, Marlon? You sounded like you were coughing there, bud.
I heard your daughter had the flu. Yeah.
Let's get steelhead season.
Well, look at that
done
question,
first.
Mike Cordova. I just thought that was
I don't know.
hilarious.
Addicted fishing put out some spinners. Yeah, that's a good question.
Hard to improve on a spinner, but there's ways.
There's some ways. 3/8 must add twitching jigs.
No.
way.
No?
I mean,
You're disagreeing with Josh Harris?
Not the right material for a 3/8 jig, guys.
look at the sink rates, dude,
No.
and you know, just
If we went to
I don't know,
some
there's
sort
the-
of rabbit fur, we're trying to stray away from animal products with
Right.
a lot of these, with all the must-add products. One, because it's cost-effective, and two, it's a lot easier to source, and three, because it's better for the environment. You know, you don't have.
think of the poor rabbits.
Yeah, think of the poor bunnies, all you guys, and poor white-tailed deer that you guys kill. God.
There's a lot of skinny
Now,
rivers.
Marlon, pass me that
That's true.
pepperoni.
I think
Pass me that deer
Pass me
you
that
just
deer
shot in the
pepperoni.
face.
caught everything on 3/8 this year. There's Josh Harris again. I think
Josh,
I
I
think
agree, like,
there's a
3/8.
lot of skinnier rivers in
Yeah,
other
there-
areas of the country.
There would be
right?
some time and application.
Midwest, I think it could work. 2-ounce twitchers. What about that one?
2-ounce switcher for springers and guys digging deep, jetties, black
Good.
bass, or rockfish. Yeah, there's some applications there, Ross. Whether or not we improve on what Mustad already has in some of their 2-ounce bucktail twitchers and stuff that they have, they've got quite a selection
The
of.
guy from Washoe eats rabbits.
They have quite a selection of some of that heavy,
Mushrooms are great.
heavy style jigs and
love
stuff that they
rabbit.
use, like in the Florida and East Coast
We
fisheries.
got a 4-ounce.
Yeah, I mean
bucktail right here. Let's go
they've got
let's go
some good
twitch.
stuff. So like, if you
Twitch
want to
with
look
that
at that
thing.
2-ounce, you know, and of course, yeah, we're working on it. Let's see what we can do with that.
There's some deep holes that could work.
Oh yeah, dude,
You would find your
you should
application
have seen the
for
last
sure.
time we were fishing spinners. Or fishing springers. Marlon was fishing like a 4-ounce buzz bomb with a 6-inch hoochie behind it and murking spring chinook.
What
And I
kind of
was trying to laugh him off the rock, and after the third fish, it was to the point it was stupid. anyways, it was nuts. So
Great Lakes.
yeah, 4 ounce for a springer ain't big enough to scare him. That's for sure.
Never get to do that again.
Yeah, right. The rate we're going, we'll never get to do that again. That's right, Long.
Marlon caught them all.
Yeah, Marlon
killed the run that year.
single-handedly killed them
That
all.
rock killed the front that year.
Dude, when I go to my phone pictures.
Yeah, Josh,
that year,
I
look
understand.
about, like, those
He said he
2 week
lost a lot of the
periods,
half
it's just,
ounce.
like, dead
Yeah.
springers were just-
I can understand that there would definitely be a need for, but in the needs like to go smaller to fish more area, or the needs to go bigger or heavier to fish more area. I think going kind of where, and we might come out with a 3/8. I mean, maybe.
If the market's
but
there,
right now,
well.
I felt like if you go with a heavier style
the first
jig,
company that
you
copies
dig-
our heavier jigs and starts making a 3/4 ounce, I'm instantly releasing a 3/8. So let's just say that.
okay.
Play ball!
Yeah, the first guys that come out with the heavier ones were releasing a 3/8 right after that. No, but I think you gain more going heavier and fishing other water that you would normally not be able to fish with a 3/8 or a half. So that's why we went half, 3/4, 1, and especially on a year like this year where a lot of fish were dug into deep holes and you had to get creative because there wasn't as many fish around as we thought. Like the 3/4 and the ounce proved to be like
Yeah.
game changer.
The 3/4 done really well for us as a business. That's kind of
3/4
been
nuts.
that's been the unique size that no one else is messing with. The
Why does
perfect in between.
WDFW produce poor fish results? Well, because they're not held accountable to anything. Oh, I said it out loud. Anyways,
You did.
I did. Weird.
You
Darn.
can't take that back.
Yeah.
What's up with the cradle nets?
Oh.
We've got about 4 of them left, probably.
4?
I have no clue.
We have none. We sold
We
out.
sold them
There
on
you
one
go.
day.
What's up with them, guys?
Not even one
Yeah,
day.
speaking of which, some broodstock program, Scott messaged me again asking for ODF and W, wanting some for down south.
I have 25 more being made right now.
We got Mrs. Ammerman. Scott,
Okay.
you messaged me today.
Yeah, there's 25 more being made. We'll have them hopefully before the end, right around end of December.
25 more,
Shut up,
guys.
Clint.
Get ready.
Shut up, Clint. 25 nets coming in the next batch, guys. And we might have 5 of them already kind of sold and moved out. So let's just say we got 20. And yeah, when you see them, you better jump on them quick. We're trying, guys. We're trying. Yep. Favorite worm color. Oh, boy. Favorite early worm color. Go. Like 5 people just looked up at me. Nobody gave me an answer.
Red haze.
Red haze.
Yeah.
Red haze.
Everyone's saying red haze won.
Yeah.
Red haze.
I don't know.
Or peachy pearl.
Nightmare.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah.
America. The young version of the dude.
This might be it.
Jordan abides.
I really do think that was it. I just wasn't going to say anything. But here, let me see that. These ones. I think this will be a great all-year color.
Side cam.
Yeah.
Worms are gonna cry.
They really are, and everybody already knows it. It's the #1 sold worm already here since it came out a month ago. And I just think any steelhead fisherman who's caught one on a worm just looks at that worm and goes,
And just they know.
"Give me it," you know.
If you know, you know.
Hey, I wanted to put out there, T-Cam. Put out there if there's any guides or
Yeah, because we
Out
got
there.
with yeah. Okay.
I'd love to send them something.
Yeah. If you're a guide, if you're a professional fishing guide, and maybe you're not a professional, but you're just an awesome
Give us
guide
that.
and cool to fish with. Message us. We'd like to get some of these worms out there a little further if you get my drift. Pro staff, addicted. Just kidding.
Oh my
We're not
God,
doing that.
no.
That's a total lie. And we're not holding you to anything. You get 20% off MSRP of your. I'm just totally kidding.
Sam Bear just messaged me.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to be a professional. You just have to be a cool guy. Yeah, hit
Yellow worm with white tail.
Now we're gonna get messages for them.
Oh, the creamsicle. Okay.
us up. Lots of laughs. Professional. Patrick Gaffney. Yes.
Oh, the banana worm. Like,
Oh, I gotta message you back on that bead thing for sure. I apologize, dude. I'm terrible. I haven't gotten to my message.
Terrible.
I'm a dick. Guide life. Yes.
pro staffers.
Send
Well,
some
should we do
mustard.
one more giveaway here?
I got a lot of stuff on
No.
the table I don't want to bring home.
Oh yeah, we gotta do a big get. We should do a really big prize pack and something really cool.
My
What
car
should it be,
my
Marlon?
car is full of hooks.
Marlon, what
so-
should it be? We gotta do something. We gotta do a big prize pack.
Was.
Put together
You
one
guys, there's like
on that
almost
page.
5. There's
On that
almost Wait, how many people are on YouTube watching right now?
430.
How many people are on Facebook watching?
I have no idea. How many people are on Facebook?
How many people are on Facebook?
64.
Wow, Facebook. 430 you guys. 400 are watching on YouTube.
Are we gonna crash?
64 on Facebook.
Are we gonna crash the site again if we do a
You might need
giveaway?
to give Facebook.
Crash your site.
Kick.
Yankee mustache.
No, 460. Wait, how many people on Facebook?
We have about 500 people watching.
Oh, there it is. So we have 460 on YouTube and 65 on Facebook.
What are people guessing
So we have
numbers
almost
on already? I
520.
don't remember saying anything.
No, I just asked. These guys are all helpful individuals. Don't rag on our dudes. Come on. Give away the T-Rex. For a $10,000 super chat, I will give away the T-Rex.
There you go, $6,500 super chat.
Shut up!
Yours.
Shut up! I said 10,000. Yeah, let's start selling
Does that
boats.
mean that gets the boat and me fired?
Yes, it's a win-win. Really, it's a win-win situation here, guys.
Hey, I'm selling my boat.
The Addicted Reapers for sale, huh? The
Give some
black and
trouble
red
still.
Addicted Unclaws for sale.
All right, pick-
very soon.
Pick a winner. How do you guys pick a winner? How do
Okay,
you
we
do
got to
this?
figure out what are we giving away first. Let's talk.
All
What
right.
do you guys? What should we
Just
give away?
whatever Jordan can fit in his left hand.
A jig head pack.
Yeah.
Jig head pack sampler.
A lot of
Couple,
jig heads.
lot of jig
We're
heads.
gonna
Set
put
you up
a
for winter
pound of
steelhead
jig
season.
head.
A pound of jig heads.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost $20 to ship
and
it
then
to you.
more KBD triple grips than you could
Flat
ever
rate,
use in a
buddy.
lifetime. Unless you're Cameron Black.
Okay. I like it.
I like my 1,000 packs.
All right. Handful of
What's the
addicted jig
question, or
heads.
what are we doing? Look at this. Hold on, go side cam. Go side cam. We gotta pump this thing up, and we gotta get these guys. We're gonna look at
That's
this.
like $60 in
Dude,
digs.
it's like
Did
it's
you
a
tell them the
huge.
disclaimer on this boat bag that it's like not new? It's got like egg goo on it and stuff.
It's fished a couple days.
Look at this
Yeah.
prize pack, guy. That's sick.
I disclaimered that
The
it
winner
came.
of the boat bag.
Yes,
is
whoever
used.
gets the boat bag, it came out of my truck, but it's fine. It's my
I think
truck's,
we could probably
my truck's-
figure something out.
my truck's pretty clean. The
That
bag,
prize
the
pack.
drags.
That's like the Steelhead pack right there.
That is a
And
good.
Look
we're
at
gonna
that.
throw in a bonker so you can
Oh,
bonk
man.
those
Oh,
wild
and a
steelhead on
bonker.
those southern
So if you go to
coast
Southern
rivers,
Oregon, you can freaking give it to them just like that. Just, right in the top of the head.
All right.
Yeah. Poor little steelheads.
All right. How do you pick a winner?
Actually, if I ever find a picture of a bonked wild steelhead and an addicted bonker in it,
I'm telling you,
coming to
don't
your
post
house.
them on our fishing
I'm
sites.
coming to
We
your
don't wanna
house.
see 'em.
And I'm like gonna poke holes in the bottom of your boat, or something, or in your waders.
Wow.
Poke holes in your waders, and beat your ass. Just kidding.
Ever heard it?
With a
Aqua
bonker.
seal?
What's that? The bonker and about $60 in jig heads. What are we doing?
Cameron's
What are we doing
though?
though?
Dudes that when he gets into a fight, he just lays on the ground and curls up into a ball.
Oh wow.
Don't hit me.
Oh wow.
He would talk his way out of it. somehow.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Big
happened.
words.
This is why.
Wait.
Let me
Are
tell
you
you.
sure you want to do this?
Let me tell you how it
Black
is.
eye from like a 20-pound hairy chick.
What?
20 pound.
Go to side cam. The last time, I still got the scars.
Oh, you got
We're moving on. No, that's that little.
That's weird.
That's not. Go back to side cam.
Over here. I gotta show you.
The last guy.
Hashtag guide hands.
College. It was brutal.
College.
Yeah, pick a winner. How do you do it?
Let's see here. What are we gonna do here?
You gotta ask a question.
Have you ever been in a fight on the river?
No, we don't want to promote that stuff.
Yeah,
All y'all
I'm just
shut
kidding.
up.
I'm just kidding, everybody. I kid.
A kid.
How about the capital of the state?
No, that's boring.
What the hell, man?
Come on.
Did you ever watch this show? It can't be that ways.
Um,
We never heard what happened to your eye. Yeah, people did heard. You just didn't stay long enough to find out in that episode. And no, actually, it was my 20-pound puppy. She scratched my
That was
eye.
a nice fluffy puppy.
Yeah.
That
Yep. She kicked my ass. I tell you what. Yeah, careful, babe. I know how you really got that scar. Shush. Not that one. Turn that off.
Who gave Jordan the hickey?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, lies. Olympia puppy. Yes. I'm gonna have a nice scar.
I know, it's terrible. It was a twitching jig, you guys. Okay.
Twitching
Did
jig
you
to
get
the
drilled?
neck.
Twitching jig to the neck, yeah.
Alexis is about
No
to throw
kidding.
you under the bus.
Yeah, totally.
I already said it. The puppy
No,
got me.
she said, I know how you really got that scar.
On your hand.
No. From my little puppy. Let's see here. Are those hands from fighting people? No, they're not. Brandon, don't worry about it. Boom, it was Clint. No, gosh. Could you imagine?
Yeah,
What's the question? What are we doing?
I don't know.
You guys got all sidetracked now.
we didn't think of a question
What
yet.
was the
What did Jordan
first...
catches for Steelhead on this year?
What was
The
Right.
first addicted
blood
worm
in
made.
the boat? Good question. How old is Jordan?
That's a good
We'll
question.
never know.
67.
How does some people already know?
From
That's weird.
punching chromers.
Yeah, right?
Which
Let's see
color
here.
worm did Lonnie design?
No, which color worm is your guys' favorite?
There you go. There's a question.
Yeah, what is your guys' favorite color of addicted steelhead worm? What is the first one you would buy? Drop
Look at all the
that
numbers.
comment down below.
People
And
throwing
Let's do
numbers
it.
Pick
out.
one of you who
Describe
gives
the
weirdest
wing.
comment.
Describe it, because then you're going to be able to pair that worm up with all these jig heads and a bunker.
No, Daniel, I've been trying to convince a lot of my clients who have come over from the Midwest lately who don't think that these techniques would work, that they are absolutely insane because their steelhead come from about 35 miles from here, not even. So, and they sure like them here. But we'll see. That's one of our most exciting
Let's say we don't really
parts
know.
about
I mean, we
going
don't
out
know.
there is, and I've been seeing lately a lot of people posting in Manifesto and in Addicts pictures of their home tied jigs and a few of their different patterns that they're starting to fish, and they're getting a lot of fish, and a lot of them are it's just a makeshift worm or makeshift addicted. It really, I think there's something there, especially some of the Michigan fisheries that have a little more wild fish and a little more aggressive species of fish, just out of sheer pressure on them. The Lake Erie fisheries have a lot of people fishing, so those little beads and what's insane.
Once again, one answer per person, please. 'Cause I already see people, they think if they put themselves more, it doesn't work that way. Let's see
Seeing
here,
them,
I'm
seeing
just
a lot of
about-
multiple comments.
Hey, can you scroll down in the comments, Clint? So we can see the Facebookers too? Thanks. Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah, here they are. Pink with chartreuse tail.
Look good with a chartreuse head on there.
Oh.
Pink and blue. Pink haze with the orange tail. That's always a good one. Classic pink pearls, reefs, red haze, white tail. Can't go wrong with that one.
Well,
I'm gonna keep going here for another minute. I use chicken skin, so nice. Cam likes beads, not worms. Not true. I don't know. There you go. Not true. I don't know. I'm just gonna be argumentative. Captain America, pink, black tail. Oh yeah, we do have a pink haze black tail now too. That's an old school
YouTube
one.
Live. Hatchandwild.com
Is available. Yeah, we're gonna stay consistent with Marlon's favorite web address of www.hatchery-wild-coexist.com. Pink and chartreuse tail. I think you guys should make. Also, I like the red haze white tail. Lots of guys tuning in.
Gummy worms. I like that one.
Let's see here. Gummy worms. Oh, we need to be doing more of those challenges, more of the Lonnie challenges.
There's only 207 thumbs up on the video. We're not giving away anything unless they get it up way more than that.
Really?
There's 480 people watching. There's only
480
200
people
thumbs
on YouTube watching, and only how many?
up. 200 thumbs up.
200 thumbs up. That means 1 out of 2 of you right now is failing us.
Give us a few more
You are
thumbs up,
failing
and then
us.
we'll
Yeah, maybe
draw
we
it
gotta
away.
get that thumbs up. So if you're watching live on YouTube, you gotta unclick the little live chat window and go give us a thumbs up.
And you can open the chat window right back up.
And then you can open the chat window right back up. But I don't know. Marlon just kind of said he's
Sam
like,
Remington said you gotta earn this thumb.
you gotta earn this thumb. Well, we're gonna give you. Someone's gonna win.
Get her this time. I like that one.
We haven't earned this thumb. We have not. What is that movie? Have we not entertained you?
Are you not in it?
Are you not entertained?
is that Gladiator?
And it's something like that, I feel like.
I saw Gladiator
I
comedy.
think I saw a Family Guy though make fun of that, and that's where I got it from. I haven't seen the movie.
That's where it's stuck.
Messy Fisherman, I was the second thumbs up on the live feed. Well, that means you were the first loser. Why weren't you the first one, Messy? Come on, bro. Step up
some
your
more?
game.
It says I'm not entertained or inspired.
Oh, well then just leave.
Are you educated?
Just leave. Are you educated?
I'm not that either. Did he get some more, Marlon? Are you up there?
Oh man.
I said, are you up there yet? Did you get more?
That's
Randy, not yet, dude. Not yet.
Oh yeah, it's at 314.
Oh, there you
What?
go.
Come on,
Good,
let's get that to 400.
good job, guys.
314. I was gonna say if it got over 3, you'd go for it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's-
guys.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Apparently, some other people thought we deserved a thumbs up, Sam. So,
Sam probably gave us a thumbs down. We just got another one of those. Thanks a lot, Sam.
yeah, thanks a lot, Sam, for the thumbs down. Thumbs down work too. People don't know that about YouTube. Your thumbs downs are just as valuable as your thumbs up.
Really?
I know,
So,
I love it. All
I
the
know,
haters
I know.
out there like think they're doing something cool.
Don't tell
I'm
them.
gonna thumbs down this
I'm
video.
gonna thumbs down this video. It's called engagement, and
It-
sometimes videos are meant to be controversial and get engagement.
Go look at the new diss track that those guys just put out. It has literally like 37,000 dislikes.
It's 80,000
And
as
it only
of
has
today.
like 3,000 thumbs ups, and it's got like millions of views.
You mean the Nick Cannon one?
Yeah.
No, it has like 80,000 thumbs down and 20,000 as of this morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's called engagement. So for those guys that love the thumbs down, thank you. Every Addicted Life, appreciate it. We like the thumbs up.
Every video. There's a couple haters that have notifications turned on. It makes me laugh.
And thanks for having the notifications on too. Well, hopefully they're not watching this because
I'm sure they are.
I'm sure they're not. They wouldn't have stayed this long.
They want to know how to catch a winter steelhead.
Thumbs up, bobbers down. I like that a lot.
Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh,
That's a good
look at
catchphrase.
Bumper sticker.
Yeah,
Good
thumbs
bumper
up,
sticker.
bobbers down, addicted.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
400 thumbs up, we fire Cam.
400 thumbs up, we fire me, which is, I don't know how he's going to fire me, but he's going to fire me. See how that works out for me. We have a new opening at Addicted for production.
Yeah.
How long is Jordan's hair? We should measure it one day on camera. That'd be funny.
Do you cut it, or do you just let it just go?
I cut it like a month or two ago. A bit.
It's called trim.
Trim.
I
Okay.
think
supposed to be
this
behind
needs a
it.
trim. Like I said, I haven't seen myself on camera in a while. Look like Forrest Gump after his run.
2 years.
Yeah, I was just running.
2 years of
I
running.
was just fishing.
Wait, how many thumbs up do we got?
330.
Look, Brad Hunkins will quit his job to take your job, Clint.
Perfect. You're hired. We'll pay you with 2 addicted worms and a jig head per week.
Are you?
All right, let's draw this thing.
Let's draw it. What do you think? Is that good enough, Marlon?
Yeah, give it.
Let's draw it. Marlon's not even paying attention. He's looking at the dislikes on Nick Cannon.
Scroll heavy, Clint.
Thank you, Castmaster,
Get way
for
up
the
there.
for the big bright red thumbs up and the super chat. We appreciate it. At least nobody this week was like, "Oh, is this live?" Some guys last
Dude,
week.
I love
They're like, don't believe this live.
Hey.
Like, we're reading your comments as you're typing them. As
Everyone
you're
watching
typing them.
right now, if you guys want to read some hilarious comments and be extremely entertained, go read the comments on the video that we put out, How to Kill a Fish. Just go read the comments, because every day there's so many epic comments coming in. At this point, I just think it's hilarious. Like, I love it.
Just how they did
Some guy just commented, and he said, starts out the video talking about how the most humane way to kill a fish, then immediately follows it with bashing in his brains.
That's quick, right?
Well, would you rather like have your leg cut off or your brains bashed in? You gotta
If
do
I would
it.
have punched it like I normally do, we'd have had a bunch of lawsuits coming at us like, he told me to punch the fish. My hand's broken.
The fish won.
I totally missed and hit the rock.
Blink 5 times and this is live.
Yeah, there was
I think I
stuff.
got
There
it.
was stuff like that. Oh, last week is great. He's like, "Is this live?" And we're like, "Yes, it's live." And we'd say the person is like, "Do you think we just timed that for when you watched it later?"
I'm literally in Marlon's garage right now.
Yeah.
a haiku.
Here we go. Is that our winner?
There you go.
You got him?
Ooh, Randy Rogers, the black and red leech tail. You won yourself the ginormous package of awesome Awesome, bro. Awesome package of addicted jig heads and worm heads, and yourself an addicted bonker.
Addicted decal for the side of my truck.
Did if he'll put it on there, you should just give him one, right?
Yeah, we'll have to outsource it because
Congratulations,
do that, but
Roger. Be sure to
one letter at a time.
Rob can do big ones, dude.
One letter at a time.
You should just give him one if he's gonna put it on his whole truck, right?
Yeah, tell him to email us.
All right, Eddie
Moody.
Email
get 20%
orders
off
at addicted.fishing.
Eddie, and then the winner, I think it was Roger, who won orders at addicted. Randy Rogers. Thank you, Randy Rogers. Email us at orders at addicted.fishing. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
What else we got? Bash is coming up soon. So
Announcing
stay tuned
dates
for
soon.
that. We're going to be talking some Steelhead beads next week. And everybody, we always got to start Steelhead season off talking damn beads. Marlon's favorite. What else we got? We really don't have too much stuff.
Update. There's some new stuff in the store.
What's new in the store, Clint? What's new in the store? Tell me.
So shirts are now in extra small and 4X, which we've never done before.
Okay.
And hoodies come in extra small, which is actually good for kids. And there's a bunch of new stuff. We ordered a bunch. It's all back.
Can you guys all hear him talk?
Worms. Huh?
Can they hear you talk pretty well? Okay, guys, so for those who can't hear Clint, we've got extra smalls and 4Xs in some of the apparel that we got on the store, so we have not had that before. Do we have some new models as well?
Yeah, here, stand by.
Okay, we're going to get some pictures up for you. A giveaway should be a trip to Marlon's garage.
It's pretty.
You don't want to be here, dude.
It's pretty nice. So there's some deer jerky around.
It's for sale. Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Wrong.
Okay.
Not your dignity. Yeah. That's actually just a little more higher priced. $20 is $20.
Oh, we're gonna get those up anytime soon here, guys?
He's up right now.
Okay. Are people seeing that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, guys. So we got some new prints, new hoodies. We've got some different sizes. Oh, how are we doing on the camo windbreaker? Is it still there?
In stock, yes.
In stock. We've sold that thing out like 3 times.
Yeah, this new shirt right here we're doing, the middle of nowhere shirt in black.
I like that one a lot.
Me too.
So extra small to 4X in those.
Sick.
Hoodies.
Hoodies?
Go to the new Fish Mountain one. Yeah, right here.
Where's that?
Yeah, we've never done this. This is new. Fish Mountain hoodie, or sorry, Fish Mountain t-shirt. And all the same extra small through 4X. And
You already got inquiries on your boat, Marlon.
Jake Sela.
Yeah, tell anyone that needs, just tell them to message me on Facebook or
Message Marlon directly, you guys. If you want to inquire about his boat.
For the
or you
boat.
can shoot an email if you want to.
He'll post it up pretty dang quick. Yeah.
worms and eggs. Everything should be in stock.
Those eggs are devilish,
They're not.
man.
Not all the worms are in stock.
That's out of stock. Peachy pearl whitetail.
Oh, it is.
Red haze whitetail.
Wow. All right, never mind. I just got a huge
Well,
order
Clint
in.
just lied to you. Yeah.
I got a huge order in. That's what happens.
Clarify, so really quick, Cam, I posted up the eggs today, and I saw a lot of questions. People were upset that we didn't send them.
No.
Talk about why we did that.
So
No,
you can
no,
add
no, no, no,
addicted
no.
blend to it.
So you can add your own scent to them, guys. Like,
Yeah.
Oils. Make sure it's oils.
yeah, make sure it's oils. And the problem is, like, we don't want to just come out with only anise eggs because then, like, 3/4 of you like, oh, I'd want to buy them, but I don't. I'd rather scent them this way. Like, we want it to be kind of like universal. So
You
like,
mean
you can do
anise?
some shrimp. You can do anise. You can do
Anus?
anise.
Ah, okay.
Anise.
I've been wrong.
Is it
all this
anise or
I
anise?
call it anise.
You call it anise?
I call it anise. A lot of people call it anise.
I always call it anise. What is
year.
it?
Potato. I don't know.
Anise. Oh, so I'm the oddball. Never mind. What is it?
They're anus beads.
Regardless, the whole point is so you can
Yeah,
use
so you
your
can scent
own
yourself.
oil and scent your
Right.
own eggs.
So you use some anise or shrimp or whatever for steelhead, but maybe you want to go and
Probably
you
say
want to
chandelier
trout.
bead too.
What?
that thing. You guys
Chandelier?
None of you eat fish.
Chandelier. There's nothing.
Somebody, Jason Stricker got
Oh my
it.
God, just talk about the eggs.
I'm so confused right now.
No, but isn't the point they're not scented?
They're
for
not
the rivers
scented
that
for
So
can't
you
use bait
can-
as
Right.
well, so you can
Thank
still
you,
use
Clint.
them.
Thank you. I was totally distracted. Yeah, you guys. There's some places that you can still use a plastic egg, but you're not supposed to have scent on it. It's illegal to have scent because the bait classification is something that is either natural or has scent. So you can sometimes fish rivers depending on your location, because we understand the states have a little bit different rules on there. Sometimes you can still fish an egg.
Yeah.
So
And there is a procure scent for every single type of scent that you would want on those eggs, which is the neat part. So
Yeah.
you can have the same color of the egg in 3 different scents.
yeah,
which
garlic
is
bloody
very
tuna.
convenient.
I mean, exactly.
It's something that we weren't going to be able to do production-wise with Mad River. You know, having...
Well, we could, but we didn't want it.
Yeah, it's
Like
just too much.
it was. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just it
you don't have
defeats
to
the purpose
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. WD-40, go for it. Yeah, go for it. I mean,
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna have some WD-40.
for 4XL hoodies
WD.
ever. Do we have 4XL hoodies, Clint?
Yeah, that's what
Somewhere?
we just talked about.
No,
4XL
shirts,
hoodies. Hoodies.
Oh, we can get them.
If they really want one, they could message
Do us a favor. Do us a favor on the 4XL hoodie. Don't go to the website on that. Just email orders@addicted.fishing. And we should be able to help you out with that.
I've seen multiple tattoo comments. I think we should.
We have a lot of guys that have addicted tattoos.
Really?
We have a lot. How many? There's the OG right there.
We got one right in the
Yeah,
room
the
right
OG.
now. Whoa,
Yeah.
man.
We have a lot of guys.
Walking
I bet there's at
billboard
least
over there.
12 to 15 out there
I've
that
had
we've seen.
clients that had them.
But yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to my boys down south.
I
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
do established 09.
That'd be cool.
Addicted tattoo
I still want to
contest?
just go get one. Bad.
An addicted tattoo
One of these
contest.
days
What do
I'm
you
just
think?
gonna show up and I'm gonna have one on my phone.
I thought we were going to do a challenge and have you get a addicted tramp stamp. We've been talking about that for years.
Live stream
No.
a tat on Cameron.
Wait, what?
Live stream a tat on Cameron.
No, you'd watch me cry
That would be so
like a
awesome.
wuss.
I think that's kind of really good.
I don't have any tats. I don't know. I'm not a tattoo guy. I'm not a tattoo guy.
I got a trout tattoo
You got trout? Where's it at?
on my back. It's my whole shoulder.
Oh, get the trout.
Oh yeah, I got the Statue of Liberty fighting a salmon with an American.
What? We might need an addicted tattoo contest. I like this. I just want to watch
That'd be
these
funny.
comments all the time.
Talk
Addicted
about
fishing on my
viral.
chest. I know, right?
All right, guys. Well, we're
Bedtime?
pretty much wrapped up here. It was a
Yeah.
long night with you guys. We sure appreciate it.
ADX
all.
team stamp.
God.
If you're not part of the ADX pro staff, you're gonna get it on your forehead.
That's what I was going to say.
Now, or else
This is
you're
the Glorious
in or
Bastard
out.
Style.
You're in or out. Oh God.
I didn't come all the way
That'd be
down
so-
from the Cascade
That'd be
Mountains.
so terrible.
Um,
You guys pay, I'll get an addicted stamp. No, I don't want to pay for that, Mike. Sorry. If you do it on your forehead, we'll pay for it.
dirty old channel,
Like
man.
$200 to get ADX on your
Dude, we
forehead.
would film that and put it on our YouTube. That'd go viral.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
it
would.
would.
What?
If someone tattooed addicted on their forehead and we filmed it.
Oh my God.
No, don't
No,
encourage
no, we're not
that.
even going
Get the
there.
ADX in a teardrop. Lonnie's like on it.
Oh man. Well, like I said, guys, I think this week we're gonna announce some bash stuff. Be sure to check out the new products. Don't forget to go to mustadfishing.com, right?
Mustad-fishing.com.
Mustad
Once
dash
you guys stop crashing the
dash.
site, it'll
Yeah.
it'll be up and running.
We got our discount
So,
code on there for some of our products that are on there.
For everything
and,
on Mustad.
and for everything on Mustad,
Everything.
but some of our
Bags.
products are on there and more are forthcoming.
Yes, and the code won't stop working, guys. Just because the new year changes, the code will still work. So y'all can keep using it once everything's up and ready to roll.
Addicted 20. Yeah,
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude. No, that's super cool. And
was
got to
good.
learn a lot of stuff from Mustad. And
We kind of just
basically, you
just talked a lot, but yeah, it was good.
got smoked
It
with
was
the bobbers.
fun. It was fun.
Like I said, if
Couple
we don't
more
have
weeks,
we don't
guys.
have bobbers in a couple of weeks, we're gonna bring him back in, and then we're gonna let you guys go nuts on him.
Yep.
Does that sound good?
Totally.
Actually, we should get
The roast of Swain Bane.
The roast because he's completely responsible for packaging and shipping all those bobbers.
Here's what you don't understand is I'll just still smile though. You guys can't get me. No one, you can't crack me. I'm gonna smile no matter what.
Bring me down.
You can't bring me down, but that's. Yeah, that's all right.
Anyways,
Let's start talking about your hair and stuff.
My hair. That'd be ridiculous. I retract my statement, but give us a couple more weeks and we'll be ready to go. But we thank you guys for the support. We love working with the Addicted team and all the addicts out there. So thank you guys for being so passionate about wanting all the product. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And we'll go fishing with everybody soon.
That's right. Let it rain. Do the rain dance.
Yep,
do all
rain
that other
dance.
good stuff, and we will see you guys next time.
Later, guys.
See ya.